Hey guys, this is the Parucast. This is Jason here, bringing you some spicy arguments. Here with
I'm Sin.
I'm Paru.
I'm Zai.
and I think the goal of this podcast was to talk about the tier list as we see it right now, with the whole 2018 year having just started recently, and some pretty bad sets coming out that aren't probably going to affect the tier list at all.
Mm-hmm.
Do we want to just start talking about sets first and then tier list, or do we want to talk about tier list first and then sets?
Well, your call.
Well, I mean,
Okay. Well, since the new sets aren't going to affect the tier list at all, really.
Yeah.
Probably
So
not.
let's just get those out of the way.
I think the
Okay.
only set coming out that has a chance of being even borderline good will be Saikano, and
Yeah.
that's not
I
gonna,
mean-
that's not going to fight like what's top 5.
Yeah.
I think even
Yeah.
saying that's going to be good is generous.
I honestly
Ooh.
think
You
I
spoiled
think
it, okay?
the Sayakano level 0 Maguro that freezes events is basically a confirmation that card is coming to English, or that the set's coming to English.
I don't think it's
Because I don't see any other reason why they would have printed something like that.
They did it in tweets, and what was good around then? Nothing.
Yeah, but they did that for Nisekoi. That was another one that was done in like completely reactive to another set.
That's fair.
I don't see it coming to English. That's like at least.
Alright, so in that case, while I have like the actual Discord chat itself recorded, including my searches, my screenshot of eBay and some other random shit we've been talking about,
Mm-hmm.
we can use that to like track what everyone thinks, like what they think their tier list basically is, and then we talk about other shit. So do you think that's a good way to start off?
works.
Yeah.
Sure.
Alright.
Alright,
So-
why don't you give your top 5?
Sorry?
Give your top 5 decks.
Why top 5?
My top.
It's a card game.
My
You should be
top-
going for top 8, right?
Oh my god, stop.
Okay.
Everybody loves to hear top 10s. Give your top 10. Because whenever people ask what the decks are, they always ask for top 10.
Yeah.
Alright, sure.
So, please the masses. What do you think the top 10 decks are?
Well, why don't you
You
go
don't have to give a
first?
particular order if you don't want to.
You asking me?
Yeah, you're the name state Castro, so you're gonna go first.
By the way, Jason, you're breaking up a little bit, just saying.
Oh, unfortunate.
Skip me. My headset's completely messed up right now.
Nice.
Alright,
Go to Sin.
so
Go to Sin first.
Okay. So I'm thinking we have LB, Re-Zero, Guardian. I think IMAS is still really up there. Kimono, Sword Art. Just need to look at other sets to get some idea again. Probably. God, it's hard to tell. I think tldr is also up there. Sunshine, maybe. I'm kind of doubting that one though.
still saying
You post ban list.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that you have to consider post-ban list here.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
God, it's hard. So, I think it's like 7 right now.
attendance
AOT
is hard.
God, I don't know, like Milky, and then, I maybe Puyo, maybe.
Alright,
I'm
Hans,
just gonna leave it at that.
do you want to like write this down so we have like a record?
Yeah, let me go.
So what is-
write this down right
Like,
fast.
How many-
type
how
it
many are
in
we
the
doing?
Discord chat. Type it in the Discord chat so we have like a visual reminder for everyone.
Okay.
So how many are we doing each?
10.
Top 10.
Top 10? Okay.
Okay, let me try. So, top 10 decks in no order: RZ, Guardian, IM, KMN, SAO, LB, what else up on there? Puyo. See, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. TLR. MK. And I'm actually gonna just change Sunshine. I think Vivid Strike's actually really good right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a riveting 5 minutes.
Oh, you want to help me?
He's gotta think.
All right.
Okay. Wait. I'm gonna actually just change this. Take now, Puyo. I forgot.
Wow.
That's a deck. That's a deck. AOT is a deck. That deck's really good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
All right, we might be getting Yabi in.
Alright.
Oh,
Maybe.
So,
Oh, he is here.
muted
Wow.
for now, but yeah.
Okay.
Second place world champion. Of English only.
All right, I'll just throw mine out while we're waiting.
Sure. You go next, man.
Oh yeah, that's the deck I was forgetting.
LB, Railgun, Guardian, AOT, TLR.
6, 7, 8, 9.
I think Henology's top 10. TVH.
Alright. There's my list.
And then Vivid and Ilya.
Alright, my list is Rewrite, To Love Ru, Attack on Titan, Little Busters, Sword Art Online, Kimono Friends, Vivid Strike, ReZero, Puyo Puyo, Milky Holmes, Simple Gear, and Idolmaster.
nice top 12.
Is that 12?
That's 12.
Oh, okay. That's my top 12.
Well played.
Good counting.
And Yabi's Discord is broken, so he can't join us. Incredible.
GG.
So yeah, we have the second place with us, but he can't talk, so.
He's here in spirit. That's the important thing.
He's here in name.
It's very symbolic about this chat, anyways.
Hey, he's giving us his tier list, though.
All right, he's writing this down anyway. We can read it on his behalf.
Can you
Well,
check,
Milky is
can you,
fourth.
Can you check his settings or whatever? I think this is still in no particular order. I'm pretty sure. So, he's saying To Love Ru, Little Busters, Milky Holmes, AOT, IMAS, ReZero, Kimono, Konosuba, and Bang Dream. I forgot Bang Dream's a deck.
I forgot about Konosuba. I think Konosuba's pretty alright.
I'd probably drop Ilya for Bang Dream.
I don't know about Bang Dream.
I don't think that Vivid Strike sucks.
Same. I think Vivid Strike's really good. It just depends on the meta you're in, because there are some metas where it's absolute garbage, and then there are some metas where it can do so well. It just depends on how your meta reacts to every place.
I'm just saying, I'm only going off just because it has such a high representation at last chance stuff when I was there.
Chris, I think that if you're putting ReZero,
he can't hear you.
He can't hear us. Oh, okay, hang on.
Hang on. I just want to quickly mention, instead of defending Vivid Strike, I just want to talk about Bang Dream for a second here. I agree that I forgot about Konosuba, but so maybe
I don't think Konosuba's.
I think Konosuba probably replaces Vivid Strike in my list in hindsight. But so here's the thing about Bang Dream. I feel yes, the Popping Party plus Yukina top end deck has been proven and whatever, but I still feel that the deck is unstable. It feels like when I look at the level 1 Kasumi combo, it feels like a worse AOT.
Yeah.
And then when I look at the top end is a better AOT, sure. But I think everything in between, I'm not a fan of.
I think the thing is though with the Kasumi combo, to a certain extent, it being on attack rather than on reverse helps, and it also is
because the deck sucks on power at that point as well.
Yeah, but then
I'm going off Mike Chang's list because I thought that was the best list I've seen in Bang Dream so far.
You also do have more milling power, arguably, since one Operation Tornado can potentially find a second Operation Tornado. It doesn't help a ton, but it can help you potentially repeat the combo if it dies, or it can help you make your second copy and third copy a little better.
All right. No, that's the thing.
You also do
I think
get to
that's
tutor
fair.
out both pieces with the promo.
Yeah, I think like another big factor. One reason that why I could like see Bang Dream being in top 10 is because at no point do you need to like commit. At no point do you need to like, oh, I have to like play into this. Like with AOT, you kind of like you're forced to accelerate the game state yourself, whereas Bang Dream doesn't have to do that.
Yeah.
Like you have to go slam your dudes, bump your power, like get the reverses, force the damage. Whereas Bang Dream, you just like find my pieces and stop. I want to talk about like one difference between our lists, which is half of our lists have Milky Holmes and half of them don't.
I think that
I know what it does. I just haven't played against it enough to like say fairly. Like I know everything that it does. I only have one friend that actually owns it, and I think Milky's pretty cool. Like I want the deck. I wanted it for a while, but like I don't know. I just haven't had enough chance to play with it or play against it.
So like the reason I still think Milky Holmes is in top 10 is because
probably is
even though it takes a lot of like, in my opinion, brain power. Like it's not a deck I would want to play for 8 rounds, but it's also a deck that I've always had trouble like. Every time I've played against it, I've never thought to myself, okay, this game's like, I've got this game cinched. Like, this game's like a clinch. It's always been like, I could lose at any moment, and I don't like that. Whereas, like,
I think the thing...
So...
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Let me give an example, right? So, I think, like, last time I played against it was at Monthly League. And I was playing, I think I was playing Re-Zero? Maybe Railgun, I don't quite remember. I was playing one of those decks, like... And I had a damage lead nearly all the time. I had more cards in hand most of the time. But I couldn't stop him doing anything. Like, somehow the deck functions.
I think Milky Helm's having such good deck control and such good field control early on really helps it. But I can see an argument for it not being in top 10 because you start off with a very strong level 1, but you just don't have anything you're actually going into outside of your compression. If you whiff bar combo, then you don't have the stock to keep up with the rest of the game.
But you're not going to whiff bar combo. That's the thing. Like that's the point.
Well, I mean, fair enough. I don't know, I'm just speaking from like some experience. Like sometimes it's, I don't know. I just don't think it's like it's not hard to whiff bar it's not easy to whiff bar combo, but like it happens, and then it's not like Guardian where you're still doing some really powerful things later on.
Wait, no, if Guardian misses its combo, it just fucking dies.
I'm aware.
Under 10% of the time.
Like Milky's kind of a similar situation though, and Milky's not doing stupid powerful things like Burn 2.
But it doesn't need to be stupid powerful things because it just does like other better stuff in the meantime. Like yes, remember right? Milky has like the Ellie the Zero Ellie is the same as the Vivid Strike like bar thing. Like it's got that. It's got a Magi. It's got like filtering. It's got plussing without the combo. So it does like even if you miss the combo, you're not like pulling ahead, but you're not losing. I think that's the important distinction.
Fair. It's really stock heavy though in that as a deck overall though.
Yeah, sure.
Which can lead to some issues.
But like I think it gets there.
Yeah. I still think it's a really strong deck, and I still put it in top 10.
So the next
I'm just devil's advocate.
Sure. The next point of contention is Idolmaster. So this is original Idolmaster 765.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got like Tom and Chris contributing in text form while Jason argues. So the thing about Idolmaster is, I think it's a very very strong deck still, and I think it barely edges out of top 10 in my opinion. So the reason I don't think Idolmaster is top 10 anymore for me is because while what it does keeps up, I don't feel that what it does overall is as strong as what stuff does now. I think this is just a result of power creep. Like, no discredit to Idolmaster at all. Like, the cards are still good, and the deck is still good, but when I see it side by side with what say, Attack on Titan does or what Rewrite does, I just don't feel like they're in the same league.
I don't know. I know a lot of people that have like Idol Master and whatnot. So
Yeah, same.
I've seen the deck more than enough times, and I think the deck is pretty scary because the stupid Haruka finisher is obnoxious.
I mean, like, I've seen the deck, like,
But-
from my own experience, like, from what I've seen of it and what I've played of it, the win rate of it is extremely high. The deck is very good. And yeah, Chris is saying that Lee's deck sucks. And I'm not talking about Lee's deck. I'm talking about, like, the proper build. Like, the actual good version of it. And yes, you're right that the deck has a very, very good top end. It's got one of the best finishers. I agree. But what I'm saying is that as a whole package still, like as a full 50 card deck, I don't think it does as much.
I honestly think, like, I play the deck a lot, and I think that it really kind of starts to fall apart after the first turn that you get your Harukas if you don't draw another Stock Soul right away.
I don't think that's a problem. I don't think that's a major problem with the deck. Like, because at the end of the day, you're still relying on a wall level 1 end like play. You're like, your level 1s don't die, and that's part of where your pluses come from. My issue is that, like, to me, Haruka is not fundamentally unfair. Like, OTM is not fundamentally unfair. You can maybe make an argument that the Azusa is fundamentally unfair, but yeah, like, that's the thing. Azusa is probably unfair, but on the whole, I don't think the entire deck is unfair.
I don't think it
Welcome back.
needs to be unfair to still be a really strong deck, just because you're still making on par powerful, like really powerful plays at each level. Because I mean, the Haruka still don't. On average, you will not lose a lane, maybe 2, and then at level 2, you still have early plays. You still have other powerful level 2 options, and then at level 3 you have the Haruka
I
finisher.
don't think you do a very powerful level 2 option.
Well, I think you do. I mean, you have the early play Ami. Like if you get 2, that's really good. And then there's still
if you play 2 Amis, you're probably not resolving your finisher. That means you're probably
Fair.
just not going for your finisher that game.
I agree that double playing Ami is probably not the right option. Holy shit, Chris got unmuted. Can you say anything?
You get it.
Okay, just keep going. Let him decide
Alright,
on his
nice.
own.
Sure. Nope, he's still not there.
Okay.
Me too.
Brilliant. Okay, anyway. So, I don't think double Ami is what you want to be doing at level 2. Because one Ami is, like... I think one Ami
Yeah.
is enough. But at the same time, one Ami is not powerful.
I think double
Yeah, I
does give
completely agree
you.
with that.
I think double gives you the time since it's the double damage try helps you like filter your damage a lot. I think it does give you enough time to try and get the 4 stock you need back for Haruka combo.
Oh, yeah, no, like... If you
Which-
can double Ami, that's good. I'm not saying it's not. But, like...
Yeah. I don't think it's the main game plan, but I think it is. It being an option is
I'm
good when
pretty
you're
sure-
behind.
I don't
With the
know.
way that the deck completely consumes stock at level 0 and level 1, you're rarely even going to hit level 2 with the 4 stock that you need to play 2 of them. And then by the time you hit level 2, you probably only barely made back your 4 stock. I think the biggest issue of the deck
I don't
is
know,
how
like,
it consumes stock.
Do you feel like you... So let's pretend that you're having, like, a godlike game of IMAS, and you enter level 2 with, like, 5+ stock. Do you think you actually want to have 2 Ami, though? Like...
No, I think if I
don't think you do.
hit level 2 with 5 stock, I probably would just play Ami. If I hit 6 stock for level 3, that's cool. If I hit more than that, that's awesome.
Like, here's the thing, right? If you look at something like, say...
Because you really want 8 stock going into level 3.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of a deck that actually wants to, like, early play multiple level 3s. So, like, Re-Zero, right? Re-Zero wants to slam a pair of Ram.
Right.
Like-
But Rizero's getting one of those level 3s for almost free.
Yeah. But, like, this... I don't think
Every
IMAX
deck that
wants
can
to do
play
that.
multiple level 3s is probably level 2 is probably getting one of them for free somehow. Or for at a reduced cost.
Yeah. Or,
If
like,
you're
you know,
playing
like...
2 Amis, you're playing 2 Amis. You're dumping 4 stock.
Yeah. Unless you're like,
And-
unless you're Lee, who plays the I want bar combo at level 1. Because then the Ami is
I
free.
want bar combo.
Yeah, the
I mean,
Rids
the
go.
go my way.
Yeah, go. Sorry, yeah, go
That's
my way.
that's go my way. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go my way.
Stock charge, whatever. But like I said, I don't believe in that build.
I've considered trying it. I haven't yet.
Okay, so Tom and Chris are just having a text-based argument,
Oh, nice.
and
He only gets Paru.
Chris's sound is completely
Oh, the
broken.
worst person to hear.
He sent me a message, but I don't want to read it because the screen is being recorded, and I don't want to like expose our conversation to the world.
Oh no, you guys are talking about some
No,
filthy
it's fine.
stuff.
No, it's fine. I can do some clever video editing in post. This is all okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
it's pretty
Anyway,
odd.
yeah, I don't know.
What other points of contention do we have to talk about? Do you want to talk about like Vivid Strike? 'Cause I don't know if it was on everybody's list.
I
was
put
on
I put
No,
on
that
my
was
list.
the one that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was the one that
I-
Chris was saying.
I
he-
took. Do I have someone on there?
But to be honest,
No, took
I
it
think
off.
Okay.
in hindsight, because I forgot about Konosuba, I would probably replace Vivid Strike with Konosuba now.
Huh.
I don't think that's a
I
terrible decision.
Give me a second.
yeah, I don't think so either.
Paru sent me a
I don't-
message, and now I'm going to
I
expose
think
that
that's
to the
fine,
world.
but I don't think that Vivid Strike is a bad deck.
Yeah. I think Konosuba
Like,
is
that's
really
cool if
good.
it's not in top 10, but I don't think it's like necessarily bad.
I think
Yeah,
Vivid Strike
like-
is a solid deck. Like in my
Yes.
opinion, it suffers a little bit from the Log Horizon effect, which
Which
basically
which
means
is
that
that?
it's a European thing I've coined where it has very push design and the cards are individually like obviously strong, but the deck
Mhm.
just somehow either doesn't function consistently or encounters issues in it when it tries to like function.
Okay, yeah. I don't think consistency is the issue. I think that
No,
it's
no,
like
no.
too.
But Log Horizon I find has like minor consistency issues, whereas Vivid Strike just like it sometimes just doesn't go.
I think a Vivid Strike is really consistent. It's just that like
Yeah,
it
it is
your
consistent.
opponent can consistently stop it.
Yeah, that too.
Like you can consistently stop what Vivid Strike is trying to like what they're gaining all of their like cards for.
Yeah, like on paper the deck is very strong.
Mm-hmm.
So like that's why I originally put it there. But then like now that I think about it, when I think about it, like Konosuba and how it fares up against the rest of the top 10, I think the deck definitely falls out of top 10 because like another metric we could use for top 10 is, do you ever expect this deck to like win a major tournament? And I expect Vivid to like make a top cut appearance, but I don't think I'd ever expect it to actually take first place.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I see what you're going with there.
Yeah.
I fixed my list up. I'm a bit more content with it now.
So like
I dropped.
none of
I
you
dropped
were
some
on like
stuff
the
out.
previous casts. Have any of us ever like featured on TTT's tier casts? I don't think we
Nope.
have, right?
Nope.
Nope.
I've
I haven't.
I've been on the Kimono Friends,
Right. So you're the privileged one of us.
I
So-
guess.
Ooh.
I didn't even get my own rating system. I had to share it with someone.
Nice.
Oh, you poor soul.
So last time we did a Discord podcast, it was like me, Chris.
We had Ryan.
Tony.
That's the only. Oh, you're talking about. Okay.
No, like yeah, like years ago, like a year ago.
Yeah.
So, and so we had a tier list then.
Mhm.
And what I
Okay.
would say is, how would you compare your lists now? But we don't have lists now to compare to, which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
So instead, I just want to like bring up some other sets for us to talk about and like, why they may or may not make top 10. So
Okay.
none of you guys like you may have forgotten like me, but none of you guys mentioned Konosuba.
Yeah.
I just don't think Konosuba.
So do we know what like what even is
Magic.
Meta
Magic,
Konosuba?
Magic with
Magic.
yellow,
Yeah.
It's magic.
with
Okay.
yellow, yeah.
Yeah. You get the fact that Vanir is in Magic and is able to be tutored off of any of your good combos makes it so that you're able to splash yellow super easily.
Yep.
It makes it such a much powerful finisher than what you had in set 1.
Do people
And then-
actually play the veneer change in Magic, or
I
Not the
don't
1-0, but I think you play both level 3s.
they play both of the level 3s that swap into each other?
Yes,
Okay.
because it's like it's a top end that doesn't force you to like cut your dick off the way Megumin does.
Okay.
Like as much as I hate it and as much as I regret the decision to purchase it, I think that Konosuba, even before the second set, was like decent. Like, it was serviceable.
It was playable. I don't
Yeah.
think it was that.
So like
amazing.
the second set just makes it better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Wiz restand, right? It does have to reverse.
Yeah, I believe it does have to reverse.
Okay. So does that if you're playing Konosuba Magic, like does the requirement to reverse off of Wiz, like,
It's not hard.
I feel like there's a lot. I feel like there's a couple decks in the top, even like our agreed top 3, top 4, which was Tulovru, Little Buster's Attack on Titan, and
Oh yeah, like it's
and
super
Guardian.
counterable.
I don't
It's-
think that you're
it's
getting
easy to
off
counter.
your. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure that like. The end
But
games and-
it's more. I think it's stronger. I think Wiz Reverser restand is stronger. I just don't like the fact that it's easier to play around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I think
Fair.
they're both valid options,
Yeah, that's true. It's still come into play. Burn one.
which is like better. I in my opinion, it's better value than either Megumin.
Of course. Yeah, the
Yeah, for
Mega
sure.
Man finishers are not very spectacular.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they're not.
The only reason I think you'd ever even play them is to get the resonance effect.
I
And
do
not
think
the-
that I think the early play package is not bad. If since I'm pretty sure you're playing the swimsuit Mega Man anyway, because it's one of your best oversizes.
Oh, that right, yeah. I think that's
think-
also, I think that's playable. I just don't know if I'd want to give the slots to it.
You
I can see
probably
that.
play the Mega Man, right? And then like not that many of the Union.
Yeah, like you play 3 Mega Man, 2 Union,
Mm, mm,
and then like you still play 3 Wiz or something. Because I don't know if you expect to get quad Wiz off, but you can get double Wiz and it's still really good.
Quad Wiz?
Sorry, triple Wiz. That's
yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess hypothetically you could play 4 Wiz and earn one.
Just for the
What,
back
like
to-
pay 8 stock
that
and then
bad.
die.
Hell yeah.
Well, like triple Wiz, I don't think is.
I mean, if you really want to be like a sack, you can just start. You can play a Wiz, right, and then start playing over it with the Mega Man Runner. Salvage the Wiz back, play it again. burn one.
Wow.
Oh, dude, that's what I did with Marika in English and Nisekoi.
Yeah,
Wow.
Hell yeah.
I got that happened
That
to
was
me.
the best.
I saw a Love Life player do that to me basically, and they hit me 6 times with Umi.
Oh
Crazy.
my god. Okay.
Alright. So, another set I want to talk about is... So, I appreciate that this probably doesn't even come close to top 10, but I do want to talk a bit about Kantai, because that's always been, like, fluttering around the sort of higher
It's a relic
echelons.
of the past, didn't we?
Yes,
talk
yeah,
about
yeah,
this?
we did. But, like, by that logic, you can say there are lots of relics of the past that that has, like, disappeared. You know, stuff like P5 just isn't close to top 10 anymore.
We're at P5.
Yeah, well, you know, rabbits stopped being... Actually, yeah, rabbits. What the fuck happened to rabbits?
No, I think actually I would take off Symphogear on my list and put rabbits
Nah,
on.
rabbits would be like right under.
I think rabbits are really good still. Cocoa Chino is crazy.
My man, the deck's not that great. Like, it's still good because Kokocina's still good, but it still falls in. If it fights Kimono Friends, the deck just becomes a turn card sideways deck that it doesn't really
Okay,
want to.
yeah, okay, you can say that about Emos too. You can say that about
Yeah, that's what's that's obnoxious.
Tulabru.
Kinda, sorta, but they still have advantages. Like they don't, like Yami's still hexproof no matter what, burns or no burns.
Well, I mean, you can still play the
Right.
P6 Burn 5.
Oh my
Yeah, but
god.
you would. Yeah, but
stop.
you wouldn't
You're
do
not
that.
playing
You would
card.
not do that.
You're not
I've
playing
seen
that
it.
card.
I've seen it happen.
I don't know if Gochi sucks, but like
I don't
I
think
think
it
it's
sucks.
not.
That's a bit much.
I think it's fine, and if it gets just a little bit in the next set, then it has a chance to come back up into top 10. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think
its
that's
finisher
likely
is-
though.
A lot stronger than Tulabru or I don't know.
I think that's
Like, if you're-
not.
If you're
Entirely
playing,
correct,
if you're playing Kokocino, it's pay 2
I would-
ditch 2.
I would
like,
not play
you,
Kaleido.
Two extra stock, you're getting 1 extra burn over Idolmaster.
I would not play
You're not-
Kaleido over
you're not
Gochi.
burning yourself.
I would play Kaleido over Gucci.
Really?
I would. So in my opinion, Kaleido is one of those decks that people just like underrate so hard. Because the thing about Kaleidoscope that people forget is, in my opinion, from what I've seen when I talk to people, is that they're just used to, set up set up your multiple ping 1 combos with like a shitty 50 card, like with the other 40 cards in your deck being trash, and it's really not. Like, if you've played with or against Ilya with the new set cards, like the early game, which used to be one of the
double
weakest.
kaleidoscope's actually like.
How much did the deck
Not hard
change
to get
with the
anymore.
new set? I've played it before the new set.
You still play your kaleidoscope multiple ping 1 finisher top end, but there's now that
Right.
you have other options at level 1, and your level 0 just in general is a lot stronger.
Okay.
I don't know if Zyform is better.
All right, Chris. Why is Zyform better?
I like the Zyform Kuro deck more personally, but
Mm,
Well, that's because it has more
That
Kuro.
doesn't-
That's not relevant to the.
is it? I don't know. It's just always a deck. that
Zyform
I've
Kuro is
seen.
pretty
That's
weak.
just the one that
Zyform- The reason I don't like Zyform is that it feels more all in.
Rip.
Well,
I don't feel like when you're playing like normal kaleidoscope, you have a clear goal in mind, and everything you do is moving towards that goal. When you're playing Zyform Ilya, it feels like the deck could crumble at any moment, and you won't be able to recover.
Well, the thing that's how I feel about Kaleido right now, and I think the upsides to playing Spyform is since you get a level 1 combo, you aren't as reliant on
Oh.
keeping board at level 1
Right.
with 107Ks, and so you also do have a better level 2 game with the early play Mew.
I forgot that you play the Mew level 1 comp. I still don't understand why you play it. I just know that he's right. That is
Yeah, that's
what I keep seeing played.
Isn't
I don't
there-
know.
what else-
I don't get why though.
what else are you gonna play?
I mean, yeah, I know, but like, I just don't see why.
Like, here's the thing: people forget that like Ilya has
It's
like
still keeping hand.
Ilya has a 1-0 Azisa. It's got a 0-0 top checker. Like,
Yeah, it's still plus in combo.
yeah,
I
the
agree.
deck has a lot of shit.
Yeah,
So like, I think it's still valid. And yeah, because like the 1-0 sacks the climax anyway. So like, you can make an argument that you can't spam it the way you could spam like Eren, for example.
Mhm.
But then again, because you only need to like play one, it lets you be a bit leaner on resources in other ways, which I think is very valuable.
Well, you only need to play one Aaron.
Sure, but you want to play
But I guess
multiples.
that's why that's on the top 10 and why Ilya's not.
Yeah, well, I think like
Okay.
I can't be bothered to scroll up on Discord, but if you look back through like all our actual lists, I think like there's like a good 7 or 8 that are just we're all agreeing on.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
well, some of them are just generic ones. Like everybody's gonna say Guardian, LB, ReZero, AOT.
I don't think anyone is arguing that Ilya's top 10, by the way, Chris.
No, I had it. I
Oh,
had
no,
it
no,
as top 10 at
I-
first,
really?
but then I changed it.
I would not say it's
Okay.
top 10.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
even go near there.
I took it off. I thought back to it. I was like, probably not.
So you did have Symphogear on it though.
Oh, I said that I wanted to switch out Symphogear for Konosuba. I believe.
Oh, okay, right. Sure. Okay, that's fine then.
I don't, but I guess quickly touching on it.
Yep.
So I think, what is it, the red-blue version of Symphogear is like actually pretty okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. So far, I think my favorite version of Symphogear has still been the the Tsubasa waifu one.
Which one is that?
It runs the Tsubasa event to change and it heal loops with the set 2 Tsubasa.
Well, the one that
I don't actually,
the one that
like, know the
combos
name.
with the one that combos
Oh.
with book, or the one that combos with pants.
I think it was a book. It's the one that gets big and heals. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, the book one. Yeah.
it's literally Mono Tsubasa. It just gets
Yeah,
big and heals,
Yeah.
and then you just loop through it constantly.
Oh, okay.
I don't think that deck is that good.
It is actually. I think it's actually really good. I think it's better than a lot of the other decks that people are trying to play with.
Has big
Symphogear.
Minami, right? Is that deck?
Yeah, it's the one with the Minami.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Clock
mean, like the
One to
Minami is good. The Minami is good.
Clock 1 to Minami is really good. Like,
Yeah.
that's just like a really good effect.
I just think that
Yeah, it's like what Chris said. That's literally like the deck.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, and then you can like randomly throw anti-salvage in there if you want to.
Yep.
It has access
No,
to
you don't randomly throw it. You throw the anti-salvage in because why wouldn't you? It's Tsubasa in name.
Well,
It's also a
you don't.
brainstorm.
I guess you don't play the gate then, right?
No, you play 4
No,
cards
you don't
per
play
book.
Gate. Yeah, 4 pence
Oh.
per book.
Oh, okay.
Why would you play Gate when your level 3 combo is for the healer is a book?
The only version I've
And,
seen of it before was the
Gate or
Yeah.
pants, whatever.
Oh, okay.
Plus door, door obviously counteracts.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen Symphogear played in a while. I was just going off of memory. My bad.
I only know because there's 2 people in my locals that play Simple Gear every
Nice.
now and then.
Trying to think.
I
What
think
else-
it's fine. That's probably the best way to play Simple Gear at the moment, at least.
What else used to be recently very top class and no longer is? No, we're not talking about Kisniver. We are not talking about Kisniver. Stop!
Love Live
Stop!
Sunshine used
Stop!
to be
No.
pretty good, right?
What original Love Live or Sunshine?
Sunshine.
I wish
Well,
Sunshine was
Sunshine used to be
was
Sunshine used to be like the best deck in the game, and then it got fucked up by the ban list. So
Do you really think it was the best deck in the game?
Yes.
I
I think it was top 3.
I don't think it
at
was
the
the best
time.
deck in the game, but I agree. It was probably top 3, and it was
Huh?
purely based on the fact of
You don't really. I think Love Live was top 3 purely based on just what it could do, and what it was playing against. I think it was top 3.
No, I don't. I disagree. I don't think that Love Live Sunshine was ever
I think top
Top-
5, top
more than
10
top.
easily.
Like maybe top 10. I can see top 10 before, but I don't think it was
I
ever.
don't think top
five.
5.
Yeah, thank you, Chris. I don't think that Love Live Sunshine was ever even top 10.
Like,
What's
double
up?
early play is really good, and your level 1 options were really good, but you're still just writing your Yo burns into Musashi burns. And
I don't like
think
the idea of
I
relying
think
on
that's
random
fine. Like
attack.
here's the thing about the deck though, right? Like sure, you have lots of ways of countering it, but if you don't draw your way up, if you can't answer it and you can't deal with it, you fucking lose.
I honestly think that the best part of Love Live Sunshine was the fact that playing a +2 soul sometimes just made you win the game.
But,
And after,
but,
after level 1, I don't think that the deck
to
was.
be fair, they didn't play +2 Soul.
No, they played
the Japanese
Stock Soul.
list. Yeah, the Japanese list didn't play 2 Soul.
Yeah, they played Empty Gate, Stock Soul.
But then I don't think the Japanese lists were that good because the Japanese
I think
lists
that's the +2
did
soul
take
combo.
advantage of the meta.
I honestly think
Yeah,
the
I
+2 soul combo is way better than Chica.
Yeah,
Oh, I can agree.
Yeah,
I don't
yes.
know if I agree with that.
I think it is.
I think they're good for different reasons. But I think if you're trying to double early play, you're playing Chica. If your goal is to be dropping double early plays,
I've played the deck with the 2 soul, and I don't think I really ever had an issue getting the double early play, with a combination of Azusa, Brainstorm, and
I think-
and the Ruby combo.
But I think before the ban list, when you could play Azusa and double early play in the same deck, 2 Soul still allowed you to generate the cards, and then you could turn out any of the bad cards into potential pieces for the double early play. But now you have to play Chica if you're going to double early play.
Well, yeah, now the deck's
Yeah,
done.
yeah.
It's that's not even
Yeah.
a.
That's
I
not a
know.
point of contention. Everyone agrees on that.
I know. I'm just
reason-
saying, before you could still 2 Soul and us into your double early
Yeah,
play.
sure. But so part of the reason that I think I still rate the deck, I used to rate the deck really highly was because, for lack of a better word, it was just a coin flip. Sometimes it would just randomly sack you, and then you'd be like, well, fuck, I lose. I'm gonna go kill
Yeah.
myself. And the thing is, the times where it would randomly sack you and you would randomly lose, is really high. We're not talking coin flip, win or lose. We're literally talking oh yeah, you've got a 40% chance to stop them winning the game. Not even stop them winning the game. You have 40% chance of not losing.
Yeah.
I don't want to say uninteractive because the deck isn't uninteractive, but it just
Is it?
it's not uninteractive. There is a little bit of stuff going on, especially
Wait,
if you
no.
play if you play
Sunshine's definitely interactive. If you're playing 2 Soul early play, you're
You play
definitely
+2, you don't even care what you're playing.
you are an uninteractive deck 100%
no,
of the time.
I think there's subtle things you do. It's
like
not
what?
it's not like Puyo where you're all right, find Maguro, find Ala,
No, you're actually uninteractive. You're running a 1-0 uninteractive combo. You're running no climax combo. It's just for level 3. It's just on attack, reveal, top burn.
no, but you're
literally
playing
care.
around what your opponent has, right? If you know that they're gonna fucking anti-change you, you're not just gonna go all in and to dump your shit.
Then if you don't dump your shit, if you don't early play, then what is the deck even doing?
Yeah. What does the deck even do?
Well, I mean,
Try to stall.
if they if they anti-change your shit and stuff, you still have the con and Strider
It doesn't
regardless.
compress well enough to stall.
Wait, what? How do you have the con on saver for anti-change?
It just isn't it just when something goes to waiting room, sack
Is
it
it?
to encore.
Yeah,
It?
it is.
Pretty sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Fair.
So if you really
I'm-
could know you can save it off turn, you could literally just do that. You lose your attack, sure.
Yeah, I'm
But I mean,
I'm thinking of anti-change bombs with stock bombs and clock bombs.
Oh right, yeah, then you're fucked against
Yeah, I
this.
think anti-change bombs are actually underrated.
But
Yeah.
my point still stands that like the shit that the shit that you're doing to Sunshine is gonna be not effective more often than it is gonna be effective. Basically, like now that you lose Kanan, then yeah, and now that you lose 2 Soul Combo, deck fucking sucks, sure, but
Yeah.
it's not like Puyo, where Puyo existed just to prey on like other decks. Like, I think the deck was strong in its own right.
Yeah, I can agree with you. The deck was
Sure,
strong,
I can
right?
say that it was strong. I don't think it was top. You're saying like top 3 or top 5. I don't think so. I think
I can
there
agree.
are too many decks that just like do like everything better. Like there are better uninteractive decks. There are better double early summon decks.
What do you think is a better uninteractive deck?
LB?
Little Busters.
Okay, yeah, sure, you got me on that one. I'll give you that.
I don't think there's any reason to play Love Live Sunshine while Little Busters existed. I don't think there's any reason to play Love Live Sunshine while ReZero existed. Or even
well, I mean, that's not fair to say. Like, ReZero is not comparable to Sunshine.
Is it?
Rewrite is also pretty uninteractive.
Rewrite's 100%
yeah.
interactive. It doesn't care. It stock charges and then drops Shizaru's and then just says, "Alright, crash into my Shizaru's or side
You
me."
can pretend you're interacting with your opponent with the gloves, right? But like they're actually just not even gonna try to mess with those.
Well, I mean,
after a
like
while.
it depends on how you look at it. Because if you play with the mindset of, okay, he has 2 gloves in hand because I saw him get them into hand, he's probably gonna make his 2 1-0s 11k. Like, I'm gonna at least force them out of his hand. That's not really interaction.
Yeah.
That's him playing the card to stop you playing your card.
Oh no! I agree with that.
Yeah.
No.
Well, that may just bond it back afterwards.
I did use the
Exactly.
word pretend to be interactive.
Right.
I don't
sure,
think
sure.
that's interactive.
So what else we got? We got Puyo. So I
I think
I don't think Puyo's top 10.
I
No.
think Puyo is still really
I
strong.
think Puyo's really strong.
I
think that
I don't think it's top 10.
to be honest,
Really?
I don't think outside of like early last year, I don't think Puyo was ever really that strong. I think it was
Puyo
just,
still does powerful things.
Wait, early last year?
yeah. As in, like, after, like, since about, like, mid last year onwards, I haven't really had faith in Puyo.
Oh, you mean up until? Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Like, I think around July is when I lost faith in Puyo.
I lost faith when I played it.
Yeah, that's because you
I
suck.
still play the deck occasionally. I don't think that it's.
Same.
I think that I started playing it like not like a retard, and it started not being as shitty as I thought it was before I sold it. I think Puyo's still pretty good. Arl is still stupid.
I mean, yeah, like you said, like, the deck still does really
I
powerful
think it should
things.
be built different. I just think it should be built differently.
What,
Like it's not like don't run like the exact Philip McKay build. Try changing some cards.
What, you mean like Connor's
Sorry,
4-color
Bones.
monstrosity?
Like the anti-change counter is like not that bad. You can play the skeleton lets you actually kill things, so you're
Wait, which
able
change?
huh?
The
What?
dog?
Ballanders.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
the
one.
dog.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I
Like-
guess. I mean,
No, I think Puyo's actually good. You just have to build it a little differently. Think you
That's
might
fair.
want to play more healers too. Like you can make up the stock, not that.
I don't know if Phil McKay's list actually ran healers last time.
He did not.
he did not.
He argued against playing the healer actually.
Okay.
I
I
think
can
a lot
see
of-
playing healers.
Mark
Yeah.
Kusol is pretty cool. We were talking about that a while ago.
yeah, like, I think Ryan and I, or was it Ryan? Like, someone else and I, like, we really like the idea of splashing the blue healer. And now that's become, like, I think a really much more relevant card.
I always was an advocate for playing at least one of the healer.
Yeah,
I
like,
think you
just,
probably want to play
I
two.
think Chris is right. Like, the
I
new
think I played
like
the
the
healer
build
on
now,
top.
I think the build now to go for is Bar 2 Soul. I think that is... It
What
keeps
does
up.
Cool Soul get you?
2 Soul is
Sorry?
the 1-0 Amity combo,
Yeah.
which is also the name of Bayern, which is
And
the Arla
Arl.
combo.
Yeah.
And then 2 Soul is the 2-1 Feli, which is a 2-1 7k.
The bar. You said the Tusol.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry.
They
The
said
bar,
the
bar is a
yeah,
Feli.
we did, bar.
but the Feli is a 2-1 bar, 7k on attack, stock 2 from waiting room, and then when it gets front attacked, pay 1, ditch 1, change into the 3-2 healer from hand.
Okay.
And the healer's pretty fat too. It's 11.
It's an 11k,
Yeah.
and when it gets reversed, it bottom decks itself.
Yeah.
So like,
It's not ditch one. No, it's just pay
well,
one.
pay one
sack
sack
sell.
this, yeah, because you play from hand. You're right.
Yeah, card's actually pretty good.
It is, yeah. So like, the deck just, and that deck still does really powerful stuff as well, because you still have like the oversized level 0 that fulfills the early play condition for your Amity. You've still got Arla, which is still an unfair card. It's just that now you have like what? You have 4 early play heals on top of that.
Yep.
Because why not? And then if you're playing Connor's build, you have 5 early play healers. And free refresh.
5 early play. Oh yeah.
Yeah. But then again, Connor's build is 4 color, and I played 1 game of it and immediately wanted to drink bleach.
Connor made that list as a meme. He wasn't.
Yeah, that was like late at night. He just made
He
it.
made that while he like 2 a.m.
Nice.
and was laughing his ass off the whole time. I don't think that was supposed to be a real attempt at like a serious list.
To be honest,
Yeah.
I do think there is a, I don't want to say like a position, but I think that 4 color is not that stupid.
No, there's probably some like merit to playing 4 color. Puyo has a lot of good cards in green that like no one ever really tried because
It's got fucking
Yeah.
clean cut.
Yeah.
You've got
Yeah.
clean
It's
cut.
got
You've got a free mill
Leverage
2.
Brainstorm.
You have a on-play reveal top ditch one and a Samuel brainstorm. You've got the 2-1
Yeah.
stock generating combo, and you have an early play heal. Or quotation marks early play.
yeah.
Like in blue, you've got Runner, Ricky, Free Refresh, and another early play heal. Red, you've got your fucking level 1 engine and an early play plus. And then yellow's your endgame. So like, there's lots of good cards.
Puyo has good cards. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It just took us like what, 2.5 years to get there.
Well, I mean, to be fair, it took us like what, 5 months or something to get where we're at in Kimono.
Yeah, good point.
That's true.
Like,
Kimono was completely different than we thought it would be when
Yeah.
it was.
Good times.
Like,
Do you think if we were playing like the current version of Puyo back in 2016, would we have been gods?
no, I think that if you played it, people would have laughed at you.
I mean,
I think that
think-
you would have. You probably would have like done well with it. Maybe
Yeah.
you would have done well, but I think people would laugh their asses off at you. Say,
I
what
mean-
the fuck are you doing?
I remember when Paru built Magro Dolphins, and we're like, oh hey, play owls, and then it's like, oh well, I'm just gonna go play owls,
Nice.
and everybody thought owls was the most powerful thing. To do.
I was so convinced that Dolphin was the most broken card in Kimono Friends, and
then
everyone's like,
everybody's like-
nope, you're retarded, Alex. Play fucking owls. So I played owls, and I complained about that endlessly. I went back to
didn't think
Dolphins.
owls
I
was
started
that
doing
bad.
well again. Still, I was told that no, don't play Dolphins.
I mean, Dolphin's a good
Now we've
card.
arrived at Dolphin Alpaca.
Like, yeah, here's the thing, right? When I was in Japan, Yavi was like, "Oh yeah, you should get some owls if you want to like adjust kimono." Because okay, at the time, I admit my deck was not optimal. I was still playing pure mono penguins, like Magro,
Oh,
poor soul.
Magro Dolphin with restand top end.
Wow, nice meme, bro.
So
Wait,
I-
with Penguin restand top end?
yeah, pants combo,
Oh my god.
which I appreciate is not that good, but Yavi was like, "Oh, you should get like you want to get some owls, adjust your kimono." I'm like, "Yeah, sure." So I bought owls, and I'm playing owls, and I hate
Owls
it.
felt like shit.
So I've gone back to pure penguins.
Owls feel really good when you sack like a motherfucker. Like
Owls,
when you're just like a god who like goes, all right, level 2 refresh, hit the early play, all right, triple owl, back row, climax, search 6, all right, cancel 3 times, draw another climax, all right, play it, search into refresh, search 4 more cards. Then it's just stupid, but like that happens not regularly.
Yeah.
yeah.
My regret is that I didn't buy alpacas while I was in Japan.
Oh, I knew that alpaca would be stupid too.
Well, no,
Come
we-
on, I'm pretty sure
we-
everyone knew alpaca was gonna be stupid.
yeah,
It's
like,
just that you knew
I
that
I remember
right?
like having this discussion when like we were in the shop, and I was picking up owls, and I saw alpaca, and I was like, "Oh, they're 50 yen. Should I get some alpacas?" And he's like, "If you want." I'm like, "Nah, I'll leave it." And now I kick myself.
Do you not have alpacas?
Nope.
Oh my god.
Yep, mistakes. That's
Well,
why I
what they're
don't
like
pick
what
mine.
30 yen now? Probably
Yeah.
cheaper.
Yeah, like
Interesting.
whatever. It's not worth the effort. I'm just gonna keep playing Nisekoi and try and make it work. Yeah, I have dolphins.
Oh.
You saw me take out the dolphins!
Well,
Yeah.
Alright, so
I'm just gonna make myself suffer with Nisekoi.
Nisekoi is probably
Same.
like top 11, right, Ben?
No.
No.
No. No.
No.
It's. I don't think it's.
Not.
I don't think it's even
No.
top 20.
Top 20?
No, not even close.
You don't think it's even like 20th?
No.
Nope.
Camp is so weak now, dude.
I think
it's still fun to
Marcus
play
still
though.
20.
But-
Like, if I was being really generous, I think I could maybe make a case for like 25th. If I was being super generous.
Oh wow, you don't even think higher than 25th?
No.
I can't even think of like 25 sets.
There's a lot. Well, there's.
There's like I think it's around like 80 something sets in the game.
Like My Hime, right? It's probably like 23rd then? Something like that.
Maybe
Goku
not.
Basara is number 9.
I mean, like, put it this way. I think
Goku Star is pretty cool.
I think probably even the yellow rewrite is probably better than Nisekoi.
Yellow Rewrite. Hey, Yellow Rewrite's actually like not.
I'm gonna.
I think you're
No.
like. I think you're being a little unfair to Yellow Rewrite.
I think that's being a little unfair to Nisekoi. That's just rough.
Gurren Lagan's better than Nisekoi, easy.
Oh wow, Chris has posted his tier list. Great. So we've got
Holy fuck! All right, he went with an actual tier list. He was culminating this.
Oh well, okay.
Oh, this is that thing, right?
Also above Attack on Titan.
I recognize
Rip.
this. I recognize
completely
this.
disagree with that. What the
No,
hell's going on there?
I've seen this chunk of text. We forgot
Man,
Star
so-
Wars. We forgot Star Wars. But that's because no one fucking
Star
plays
Wars,
it.
Star
not
Wars.
relevant
Wait,
back.
wait.
You really think Dochi's better than Kimono?
How do we approach Star Wars? Like, what do we think?
Can we count Star Wars? I mean, I guess for non-WGP,
No, like I mean, like, how do we approach it? Because like, is meta Star Wars like?
it's 4-color.
It's 4-color, yeah.
4-color is
That's-
meta Star Wars.
So
Yeah.
that's actually meta Star Wars.
Yeah, yellow-
That's not
Yeah.
just,
Well, it's not actually.
don't-
I don't think it's really 4 colors. It's like yellow, red, splashing blue and green.
you play like the yellow level one.
Yeah, but whenever he says it, they call it 4-color Star Wars. It's
Yeah,
not.
sure,
yeah.
sure.
I don't think you can actually call it as a tierable deck because for WGP, for playing in WGP, which I assume is what this cast is slightly geared towards in terms of tier listing.
I mean, the WGP.
I mean, WGP is kind of
We're
over
gonna
right
get-
now. I think this is just like a.
The game is gonna change before the next WGP season.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
I
just
think
like
this
this
is
is
a
just in
general
general. Yeah.
idea, like where
Yeah.
it stands right now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's fair to rate the like Star Wars.
But damn.
That's probably like tier 5 or something.
But Re Zero is. You really think Milky's better than Re Zero?
It's in no specific order.
No. But
Milky's
Milky's
tier
tier
1,
one.
Reserve's
Over
tier 2.
Zero?
I agree with that.
Yes,
I
okay,
agree with
Chris,
that.
Don't agree with that.
Chris, wait, can you just like explain to us why Milky Holmes is tier 1?
Well,
Like, I
no,
think
Milky
the
has a
deck is
lot
good,
to
but
it.
Do you really think that it's on the level of like Little Buster's rewrite to Love Ru?
I don't think Milky Holmes is. I don't think Milky Holmes is as good as Little Busters. I think it's as good as Talavru. Like,
Do you really?
Like,
I think Milky is as good as Talavru.
The worst.
but do you think that To Love Ru is as good as Attack on Titan? Like, do you think it's better than Attack on Titan? I don't think it's better.
I
Than
honestly think it's
I don't think Attack on Titan's actually tier 1 in Japanese. I've been saying that since the beginning.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like, Attack on Titan is really, really good, but I think like fundamentally, I agree with the tier 1 100% because fundamentally these decks are by definition like completely unfair. I think in every way. Like that's the big factor. Like Attack on Titan is sometimes
That's
fair.
actually fair.
Attack on Titan is sometimes does bad shit. Like all these tier
When?
1 decks, I think are fundamentally like stupid.
I mean,
When do you think Attack on Titan is being fair?
I think the moment like you hit your Aaron level 1 combo, and then you don't draw another wind, and then you're doing nothing between level 1 and 3 other than like an early play.
Yeah, but the level 3 can dig 5 for another wind.
Yeah, and if you whiff,
Like it's
Yeah,
not,
but
it's
that's
not even like
canon.
that hard to repeat the wind combo.
no, but like it's something they have to like go into doing. Whereas like
Like-
these other decks just do shit. Like they just do shit.
like I don't think I disagree with Milky being tier 1. I just feel like I feel like Re Zero or something should be up there. But maybe I'm just biased.
I think
I
ReZero
feel
is I think ReZero is probably the best of the tier 2 decks. But I don't think it's tier 1. I think
I mean, I am too, but like,
it's
I just want to believe.
I
You're
feel like
probably right.
I think
But
ReZero is
it's probably
missing.
like
it's missing like
this-
that special sauce. I don't know how to
Yeah,
describe it. Like,
it's called a finisher.
Yeah, I think Attack on Titan's definitely better than ReZero.
Uh,
I think you probably have like the best level 1 combo in the game with probably.
I think.
I don't think I think Mikasa's probably.
I mean, I think ReZero could be arguably at least tied with AOT for.
Oh yeah, you're right. I would say that.
I would argue. I could argue that.
Or Attack on Titan is the
Or
best.
maybe a marginal difference, like very very small.
Attack on Titan's the best costed level 1 combo in the game. Having to reverse something can be a cost. Is reversing really considered to be a cost? It kind of.
I'm pretty sure that's not a cost.
I don't think that's a cost.
Marika's still a costless combo, and it's on reverse salvage. And I'm pretty sure those aren't considered costed. You're not discarding a card. You're not salvaging. You're not paying one. It just has a condition.
Well, I think in the context
it's interactive versus uninteractive. That's the difference.
Yeah.
That's
a better way.
I mean,
to put it.
that's a pretty big consideration to make. Which is in the case of like AOT.
Yeah,
AOT
I
breaks
agree.
that power barrier. It's like it doesn't give a shit. Where like
I agree with Christian.
Yeah. What? It's a toss up between Eren, Amelia, and Rin. Yeah, that seems fair.
Amelia is literally the best version of Maguro. No.
That's why
argument.
he put Amelia there.
Yeah, because it's one of the best.
Yeah, Rin's also super fucking good. I don't know why nobody said Rin for best level 1 combo. Card is super crazy.
Because 2 souls cost $150.
Yeah, but gold bars are gonna be 150 yen each.
Would you play gold bars though?
I'm going to, but I don't think that the gold bars.
We're talking about now.
I think that the 2 soul is definitely better to play for the Rin.
Yeah, the 2 souls to play, but if you're poor, you're going gold bar.
I just want to play gold bar because I like the art and I want to play it. I like the art of the deck. The girls are cute.
Sure.
Ricky's cute.
I mean, like, I guess the argument is that bar is marginally better for the level 3. But then, like, if you play
yeah, that's true. Yeah, the level 3 Rin combo that got spoiled is like actually pretty cool.
But the thing is, if you play 2 soul, you're just not going to play that Rin.
There you are. What?
Yeah, you are.
I
think you justify playing it as like only just like one on field.
What? Just like as a random? Oh, if this works, go great.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, why not?
Sure.
Okay. So the argument for not playing the Rin is what else can you play that's actually good? Because if you're playing Sasami, why aren't you just playing Rin?
Well, no, I think that you could make a case for playing.
Does Sasami get any bigger than Rin does? I don't remember.
Sasami is, I think, is only
12K.
bigger.
12K when you have 12K with 4 less cards in hand.
Rin is bigger if you actually use her combo because she gains power on attack.
Oh,
she
Rin
gets
just
the same power. She gets
sounds like a better.
Doesn't only get bigger if
I think she gains like 25 on attack.
No,
and
she
then
gains 2K. 2K.
Oh, yeah, okay.
She becomes a 12, right?
Yeah, but you have to have a Ricky on the field. Okay,
That's
so
whatever.
Which is like minimal.
At worst, Rin is at least as big as Sasami.
Sure. But then Sasami doesn't have the condition of needing a Ricky in play.
Okay,
I mean,
that's true.
You have what, 5 Rickies and 4 of them are
6, I think maybe.
still 6. What's your 6th?
You probably play 2 of the new one.
2 of the new one?
Oh, I haven't
Sure.
considered. I considered
You're
the.
playing at least one of the new Ricky. If you're playing the Rin combo, you're playing at least one of the new.
Wait, which one's the new Riki? What does it do?
It's a level X, and then on play
okay.
ditch a climax, salvage a climax.
I see no reason not to play that.
Yeah. You probably want to play that as well. Like some lists I've seen play that the 1-0.
What? 1-0?
The 1-0 support.
What's it even do? I
Like,
don't know this card.
He gives like 1k and then some other fucking stupid effect. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I just remember it because it's a Ricky.
So how much does LB's list actually change with the new set? Besides adding maybe the Rin combo.
Kamari
You might add the Haruka healer just so that you can heal.
Oh yeah, I mean I saw people doing that. They were
Yeah.
just like splashing in just because they can.
You play Kamari 4Ks because they're bigger than 3-5.
Yeah, the Komari 4K I think is probably your.
It has barely any downside. It's kind of relevant, or it is relevant at level 3, but you're not going to play the card at level 3.
What's his downside?
You can't play events or backups.
Oh, okay.
It's a pretty.
If you're playing it at level 3, you're gonna slam it into something.
Yeah.
Basically. I think you might maybe play one of the Sasami backup.
Oh, is that the new anti-change?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure if you play the bar combo, you'd rather, because like when you hit level 2 in Little Busters, like from what I've seen, all of your characters on the board are costed, and you don't really want to sack those. So it's like almost
Yeah.
better to just pay an extra stock.
Unless you
Fancy.
sack like a back row, which is not very good either.
But then your back row is probably like Brainstorm and Anti-Heal or Ricky, so you're probably limited to dropping your back row or your Brainstorm. I mean,
Yeah, I guess.
you don't really have a whole lot of mill options outside of that.
What's your second combo? I think no matter what you play, you go for the 1-0
I'm
win.
pretty sure you play
obviously.
the stock 2 combo.
Yeah, 2-1
and then
bar as you
play-
used to. Yeah.
You know, you play the same combos. It's just like playing Puyo now, basically. Like the same logic. You just have a third combo in there for free that you didn't actually dedicate a climax to because you're already playing it anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So that's why there's literally
that's
no
fair.
reason to
Yeah, I guess. Sure.
Look, Sasami's in there. Sasami's the same power as Rin, realistically. You're playing the combo anyway. Does it really hurt? It's the same reason people play like the Amity Bomb, right? Like their main combo was Maguro, but
you play the Amity Bomb just because you can.
yeah, it's literally just because you could.
I don't know if I'd want to play the Haruka combo, because playing the Haruka combo means that you're not getting the 2-1 Rin.
Yeah, 2-1 Rin is just better. It does everything.
2-1 Rin's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
for
definitely better.
Even if you hit like one climax somewhere, it's like not even that big of a deal.
You can just pay it out.
Yeah. You just anti-change, pay it out, because your opponent's gonna be stupid and try to attack over your Rins.
Yeah, literally.
Or you become a god, and when your opponent triggers a two soul trigger climax on the attack, you just money.
You mean you
counter.
become a god, right? So you cancel like sixth, because you're playing against Love Live Sunshine for some reason, and they
Yeah.
double early play against you.
Yeah.
And then you cancel all 4 instances, and you're just like, oh shit, I'm out 8 climaxes now. Time to take the last 11 cards of my deck, put them in stock. Easy. Like, the cards are really good. Like, it's milling too. Like, that combo is even.
Well, yeah, pseudo milling, sure.
Yeah.
Man,
Am I the only one
What?
that doesn't think SAO's top 10?
Yes.
I think. Okay, Ben, what do you think is the better Sao build? Standby or UPC?
Oh, I think it's meta dependent. I think in the Western world, I think the traditional build is stronger.
I think even Standby is going to be better in English.
In English, sure, but I mean, like in the Japanese meta in the West, I mean,
Oh,
like I think the traditional build is. It's not more consistent.
I just like don't know what's seen on anymore.
Well, he's
Sinon just
I don't know. Sinon is still fundamentally a very, 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 very good card. Like very, 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 very good card.
I just feel like against like any like most relevant decks can be like, oh, dude's playing Xenon, easy. All I have to do is compress marginally well, and I just won't take 4s. Like,
I mean,
I
yeah,
feel like 4
sure.
is just like a little too big. 4 is just a little much. Like, yeah, if the 4 hits, you're fucked. But like, I don't think that the 4 is actually gonna.
No, but on the other hand, like if you cancel the 4, you eat the 3 from the attack, so that's still fine. Like it's the same as guaranteeing the soul damage. Like you can't just say, "Oh, I cancelled the 4, I'm not sweating anymore." Like if you cancel the 4, you still have to worry about like, okay, now I have to cancel the 4 and the 3, and then the other 4. Like Sinon is still really good as far as
I
numbers
think
go.
Xenon is still relevant.
Yeah, for sure. Like
you can't discount Xenon.
Like
but-
I'm not denying the power of the standby build either. I think that build is very strong. I just think that it feels very all or nothing. Like if you have a good early game, which I appreciate the standby build has a better early game. If you have a good early game, you probably win the game. But then again, like the way I describe it is that the less normal build, I'll call it, like I don't think it requires that much effort to get to Sinon. Whereas like the standby build requires quite a bit of effort for the payoff.
Kind of.
Not really. You don't like because you already play the Kirito Brainstorm. You already play like because you're gonna probably stand by into Elizabeth at level 2.
Okay, maybe
I don't know
not,
what
maybe
I
not
mean.
effort.
That's definitely
like,
gonna survive.
maybe not
You're
effort,
gonna
but like maybe a bit of luck, because you either need to like trigger your standbys or like draw into the climax and play them.
Well, you also play a pants. So you could trigger any of your 8 climaxes and kind of like get it.
The build I saw was 4 standby, 4 gate.
4 gate.
4 gate.
Or
Or
you
you
play the either switch or link attack.
No, you don't play Gates. You play Pants because it's Link Attack or Switch.
It's not what I saw. Maybe I just saw a weird build.
Maybe you saw bad
That's
list.
what I thought too. I thought
Maybe.
Japan was on
Yeah.
the pants.
Like,
Yeah, they are. They're on standby pants. It doesn't matter which of the two combos you play. Either one is still standby pants, and that's why some people are memeing out with standby, like
last shot.
Standby book.
yeah, standby last shot, which is fucking just a shitty meme.
Don't even go there.
Yes, I don't have faith in that. I'd rather play standby bar.
Yeah, standby gate is kimono.
I know standby gate is kimono, but yeah, standby bar.
Standby bar is cool, dude. You can like summon the mill 11 Asuna at level 2.
Wow, that's almost good. Almost.
That's almost good, dude.
But
You want to start negating
I just
level 3.
I don't like it.
So the players use Zekken number 1, discard 1,
Yeah.
search for the Asuna. Zekken number 2, discard the Asuna, search for something else, and then the third attack triggers the standby. Is that what you're saying?
Holy fuck, you're a genius.
We did it.
Wow, we solved
We
Sound
did it.
Voice.
We solved Sword Art Online.
Great, now let's solve Gurren Lagann.
No.
Oh, let's talk about Gurren Lagann. Does anyone
It's
know the
bad.
else build that he is claiming is the
Isn't like the best build
best
the
version.
stupid the 2/2 cancel burner or whatever?
What, Yomako?
Yeah.
I don't know if that is the best build. Like,
Is he
I
memeing about that, or is like he being serious?
It seems like the best, to be honest.
so okay. His thing. Like,
does.
he flip flops between actually like being serious, and then not.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if he's being serious, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was the best.
But here's
it
the
just
thing. Like,
seems like the best top end.
it's good
Like,
though.
It's,
It is good. It's really good.
it's like mono yellow with a splash of like red and green.
yeah. Like, here's the
Like
thing.
a splash.
It's fundamentally free.
Yeah, it pretty much. That's why I liked it to begin with. I
Yeah,
was
it's
like,
really
oh.
strong. Here's just
You splash in the level 3 TD burner,
yep.
and you go.
Or you can splash in the level 3
And then
combined.
And then if the first
Combine
the first climax combo like just sticks without canceling, then like
you play Giga
they're
Dragon
gonna-
and win the game.
no, you don't even play, no, you don't, no, not even. You literally just go play the level 3 Gurren Lagann, play 2 of the combo, swing with the first one, pay cost, give everything cancel burn. If they eat that, then all of a sudden everything else is at least a burn 2. On top of the stupid TD plus Gurren Lagann, also having the on reverse, I think it was. Pay 1, drop 1, burn 1, which can then also proc the cancel burn 2.
Wait, pay 1, drop 1.
It's pay, on reverse, pay 1, drop 1, burn. Pay 1, drop 1, and then they burn 1.
Oh yeah, the early play. Yeah.
Yeah. Which can be just potentially a free cheesy cancel burn 2 off of burn 1. Which
yes.
could just
but
could just be free.
But then
Like-
the problem is that then like here's my issue with that deck. As much as the combo is quote unquote free, I think the entire deck just like smashes your resources like mad.
Well, I mean, you have a pretty
Yeah.
free level 0 game. You are playing Runner-Ruki.
Yeah. Like the zeros in Gurren Lagann are good. Like there's no question about that. It's like if you're like,
And then in this build, are you playing the on reverse search,
what
or are
Kamina?
you playing the double salvage?
No, you want the on reverse search.
Yeah, you have to play Kamina because like it keeps you on color.
It's just free.
Yeah.
It's on
Costless. But then here's the thing, right? That deck probably wants some more permanent level 1 because even though your game like your finisher is level 2, it's not like Re-Zero where you're aiming to
Well, no,
win the game at level 2.
you're not playing it. You're not playing it at 2.
No,
it's
no,
a
like-
2 that.
Which is why I think you want like the deck wants other shit to do. Which is why I actually like. To me, I prefer the
you have
Kamina
that really
Simon
play
build.
like Misakuro type thing.
You don't. I don't think
Yeah,
the
but-
deck really like the mono yellow deck. At least it doesn't really run any early plays, as far as I know.
It does. It plays the early play Yoko.
Well, yeah, but like early play. Oh no, that one, right. It does actually play that.
Yeah.
I don't know how often I see play because at least the one guy that plays the build in my locals, I think he took that build and he like modified it slightly, and he says he likes it a lot.
I
Like,
can't imagine a single build of Gurren Lagann where you wouldn't play like 3 of that Yoko. Apart from like,
Yeah, no. He
other
doesn't
than like
play,
3/3 Gatai combo.
Well, no, he plays
In
it,
mono
but
rope,
like he
differently.
doesn't field it all that often. Because
Right.
he just doesn't feel it necessary to. I don't remember his build off the top of my head, but
Right.
it seems
I mean, the only
It seems
demerit to that
fine.
card is that it's a 3/2/9/5 that doesn't gain power.
yeah. His deck, the guy's deck seemed okay. Like I don't obviously remember off the top of my head, but I had no
Because like
opinion of it.
there's
No
three
bad.
Gurren Lagann builds, right? You've got the Yamako engine, you've got 1-0 Kamen into 3-2 Simon, and then you've got Super Mega Robot Gatai Meme.
Anti-spiral.
That's not a deck.
What about Beastman?
Mono
That's
green.
Beastman is a deck.
That's
Mono
not a
green.
deck.
Viral.
No, Beastman is probably a deck. Just like the problem.
Genome. Lord Genome.deck.
So
Excuse me.
here's the problem, right? To make the most out of Mono Green deck, you have to be playing the Lord Genome event. But to play the Lord Genome event, you need to play Team Daiguren characters, and that's just like
Wait, do you really?
you have to.
Wait about it.
Wait, what's the condition for the Lord Genome event?
It's like discarded Daiguren character. Let me double check.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, you can
play
discard.
Viral.
Isn't
Viral's
wait,
a
yeah, Viral's Dagger and.
The zero, yeah, you have to discard like the 0-0 viral is the only Beastman with
But
that
it's
trait.
no. There's 2 0-0 virals. There's the Drop Searcher too, or the
Yeah.
Drop Salvager.
The drop salvage is the only one with that trait. The other one doesn't have the trait.
Wait, the other one doesn't have Dagger entry.
No,
really?
the other one is just the Beastman.
Oh fuck, dude, that would have been kind of spicy because that always stays in your hand too. So
Sorry,
it's, like,
discard
easy
2
game.
Daiguren Brigade.
Oh rip.
Oh my god, what are you discarding 2 of them to even get?
If there are 4 more cards in your clock, you may drop 2 characters. If you do, perform each of the following effects once in any order.
Do you really
Uh,
play that card though, or do you just play the Genome Clock Kicker?
Yeah, you play that too, but like, why would you not play this Genome event? Like, the green build is the one that can, like, probably make use of it. And the event is
Oh.
broken, right? The event is broken.
Yeah, continue reading it because I don't think Paru knows what it does.
Okay, so basically, if you have 4 more cards in clock, discard 2 Daiguren Dan to do all of the following 3: -3 soul, a level 3 character in battle; salvage, a Giga Drill break; and stock 2, blind stock 2.
It's not a 3-0.
It's a 3-0, yeah.
Wow, why does it have that 4 more clock restriction?
I don't know.
Because everything's free.
Oh, it's a counter too. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Card's great.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
The card that you're
Great
picking
is,
up off of the card you're picking up off the event doesn't work with the rest of your deck though. I'm pretty sure. So-
Giga Drill break, yeah.
Oh,
Like,
it's
you,
-3 soul. There you go.
yeah. Like, you probably ignore the Giga Drill break part because you're not playing that
Yeah, the
card
other
anyway.
two are.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate that there's so many things that go with Giggle Drill Break, and that card's hot fucking garbage.
Yep.
That card is so bad.
Or
Wait,
is it as bad as Core Drill, though?
Hey, wait, isn't Cordial the Operation Tornado thing?
The level 2 Operation Tornado.
Yeah. See, why couldn't they just make, like, Cordial the Bond and just make it an Operation Tornado one? I feel like that'd be so much more appealing. Like, so
Well,
much more
then,
beyond.
because then Gurren Lagann would be good.
I don't think it'd be good. I think it'd just be better than it is.
That
It feels so bad,
I'm-
dude.
I mean, like,
I am
Gurren
quite
Lagann
sad
is,
that
like-
Gurren
Gurren
Lagann.
Lagann is so like close to being good too.
It is like, here's the thing, like, if I scroll back up to that tier list, which I'm not gonna do because I'm a lazy piece of shit, I would probably put Gurren Lagann at like tier 4, like low tier 4. But that makes me sad that it's in tier 4.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would be good.
I think it could justify tier 3, maybe.
No. Okay. What else is in tier 3? Let's check.
All right, time to scroll up.
What are we putting in?
Puyo, Chain, Star Wars, Symphogear, P5, Railgun, Decapo, Kill a Kill, Stay Night, Prismilia.
Yeah,
I think
there's
all of these
no
decks,
way
like,
Gurren
have,
Lagann is on
like-
that level. No way.
I don't think that. I think that all of these decks have like an identity, and Gurren Lagann just kind of like doesn't do anything.
Well, the only Gurren Lagann deck with an identity is the Robots deck, and that's not very
Right. And it's not very
good.
good.
Exactly. That's why I say
But,
it's
like,
tier
all
4,
of these,
because like,
all of these tier 3 decks have like a cool thing that they can do that like actually makes them like gives you a reason to play the deck competitively.
yeah.
I don't think that Gurren Lagann gives you that.
I mean, here's more context. I would put Monogatari in tier 4.
Yeah, it's probably Monogatari level.
Yep. Goddamn, you type loud.
Really?
Yeah, it probably is.
Like, Monogatari is just not good.
It's not.
It's not.
It's unfortunate too. Monogatari.
Yeah,
is
maybe
such a
even
good-
tier 5. It's
Series.
really bad.
Maybe even tier 5.
Maybe even tier 5.
What the hell's even in tier 5?
Like,
Not Kanan.
Okay,
tier 5 is probably like where index is, right?
to rewind to like the discussions we had like last time. What do you do with Monogatari, right? If you play the bar combo, you have no
Nothing.
top end, and if you play Snail, which is the only reason to play the deck, the rest of the deck sucks.
But reality hurts.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah.
anyone disagrees with that.
I mean,
Yeah.
you and I play Nisekoi. I think we're well aware of
Yeah.
that.
Like I'm not gonna lie though, the deck feels so bad, but
Well,
it's still so much fun
At
to
least
play.
playing Marika in your Nisekoi deck doesn't make the rest of your Nisekoi deck suck. It's just that the rest of Nisekoi already sucks.
Can we please have an Azusa for events? Please.
No.
Dude, I would not.
Dude, just give them give them Armin Rize for the.
I'll take that.
I didn't realize.
I'll take that.
I
I'll
didn't
take that.
actually realize the hoops that Nisekoi has to go through sometimes to get
Yep.
its events.
Yep.
Like, when I want to early play, like I have to just like finagle everything, and it feels so bad. I'm like, wow, this is unfortunate.
How about Kisniver?
Let's
No.
not talk about Kisniver.
Why did nobody put that in top 10? That's a pretty good one.
Just stop.
Are we
Let's not
actually
talk
gonna
about
have this
Kisniver.
discussion? Are we actually gonna have
No,
this
I don't
discussion?
think we need to discuss Kisniver.
We don't need to discuss Kiz.
TLDR,
like my-
Kisniver's not.
My wrists already have lots of scars. They don't need fresh ones.
It's sad too because the
Wow.
cards are cool. It has good cards.
Dog Day's not even tier 5. Feels bad.
Yeah, Dog Day. Cinderella Girls. How's Cinderella Girls looking?
That deck's still.
I think tier 4 is
It
gen-
hasn't
Look,
changed.
I think tier 4
It
is
hasn't
generous.
changed
Tier
at
4 is
all.
generous.
Still,
Hey, your
What?
first
Dude, it was still the 7th most represented deck at WGP. Never forget.
Do you think
That's because people have shit taste.
7th most represented.
All right, wait, Ben, not Ben. Chris,
Got
you
there.
don't think that OG Love Live is at
There's
least
Dog
on the level of Nisekoi? It has to be, right? Because like everything
what
except
is?
for your end game is better than Nisekoi.
What
Love
is?
Life?
OG Love Live.
Does OG Love Life have a better top end than Isekoi?
It's
No,
a
that's
classic,
what I'm
isn't
saying.
it?
Everything except for your top end is probably like
What's the level 1 combo?
For
Minami.
Minami?
Slightly
Oh,
smaller
the
than
Maki,
Minami.
right,
Yeah,
right,
less
the
power.
Maki. It's a Maki, it's different, it's cross-turn power to something
Oh,
else. That's not itself.
whatever.
Yeah.
No,
It's
that's
a
actually,
Minami.
that is actually so beyond relevant. Like, don't even.
Okay.
I think that Love Live actually has like a lot of like. I think Love Live has a lot of really cool like toolbox.
Cross-turn 1K is so much worse than on-turn 2K.
I think that
Alright?
I think if OG Love Live had a finisher, it would be like actually pretty
It,
good.
has
It does have a finisher. You've got a clock kick. You've got two
No,
clock
that's not a
kicks.
finisher.
You
Pay
have
one to get
You have on play
tap-
burn.
Pay one to get movement gear is not a finisher.
You have on play
Yeah, I put
burn.
Love Live in tier 5.
You've got on play burn. What's wrong with that?
Okay, I agree. PDF is definitely tier 3, though.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like
Wait, why would you tier it with PRs?
No, because you need to tier with the PRs, because the PRs literally change, like, the entire deck.
The PRs are like really good. Like some of them are like actually really good. Like me,
what?
The
Umi's not the
Umi and the
relevant one.
Honoka are
Honoka's the
right.
relevant one. What the fuck? Yeah, Honoka's the Azusa.
Yeah. Chieri, sorry.
It's a Cherry.
Umi is really good. Are you kidding me?
What is I don't even know what the Umi does.
Umi is on attack, give someone 15 during your during encore step. If it's the only, or no, if you have no other rested characters, pay one to rest it. So it has like pseudo encore and it pumps 15 on attack. That's like so good for tri-fielding, and it makes your Minami like a lot better at level
Really?
1.
I feel like you play the Honoka just
Yeah,
because,
you
like,
play I'm pretty sure you play the Hanukkah.
I would
I
be
think you
surprised.
play it, but I don't think it's like a better card than the.
Well, no, I'm not saying it's a better card. I'm not saying you play it over Umi. I'm just saying you probably play both.
Well, yeah, you can play instead of the Umi though. You could just play like the.
Wait,
Maki.
isn't it? Wait. Oh, wait, there's
There's
a
a-
Akatsuki.
It's
Yeah,
blue.
the deck
It's
has
blue
two
Akatsuki.
Akatsuki
It's blue.
already.
It's for
That's
blue.
a red Akatsuki and a.
Oh,
no,
it's for blue.
Yeah, you have costume.
There's a green one too. There's a green
Yeah,
I
one.
feel like that's actually.
Yeah, but you're not gonna
relevant
play
that
the
it's
green one because you don't play enough green.
Yeah, I
Right.
think you actually still want to play the Hanukkah because it gives you more options. It lets you actually play cards in red and green that are relevant. Like you get to play the Katori and you play. Well, like you have the bomb. Like,
It
you
is
say-
worse, but like,
Which Kotori are you trying to play though? Like the level 2 one?
yeah,
Like,
like
you do
I
have
hear-
What, the 2-1 burn
attack
one?
burn.
because
Oh,
like
yeah.
the blue one can't.
And then you have
grab
the one that's that gains 6k.
Like the blue one is better for something where you're level 1 because it finds your Minamis, your Makis.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
but
like-
then all of a sudden later on in the game, it just grabs you cards you don't
exactly.
want.
Whereas Honoka grabs you
Mhm.
literally everything else, which is what you want.
Yeah.
The problem is that you can't just like you can't sideboard out your Makis for Honoka mid game. So you have to like decide on one of them.
Yeah.
Like do you
I
want
think
Yeah,
you just decide
I'd
on
probably
Hanukkah.
suck it up and play the Honoka, even if it's
Like maybe if the deck had a good blue finisher, but the deck doesn't have a good blue finisher, so like you're boned.
Yeah.
agreed.
I don't know if I'd put MG back in tier 4 post unrestriction.
I think it's T5.
Even post round restriction, yeah, like it's depressing.
It just doesn't do enough.
Yeah.
Well, it's not that it doesn't do enough. Like we said, like
It doesn't do enough.
you do something, but then the rest of the deck sucks.
Yeah, something, but that's not enough.
Yeah, or you just do nothing really well.
Hey, I think Ridney is better than tier 5.
It's 2 Kotori. Yes, it's the 2-1 Kotori is the same combo. Yeah, as
I don't think that Ridney is worse than 1 Sorry.
I would defend Rene.
I think Ridney is pretty cool.
Rene has a
I
lot
would
of
defend Rene.
Rene has a lot
Rene's
of
actually like out of nowhere pretty strong, and it feels pretty good to play. Like, I'm not even gonna lie.
The biggest problem with Ridney is that your level.
Then you get like memed by blue Rene, and then you feel bad.
If Rene's had like if Rene had like Runner Riki, that deck would be really good.
I think if most decks had Runner Riki, they'd be really good.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, but like even if the deck just had a plussing 0, like the deck has like no plussing 0s other than stacking a Brainstorm. Like if you had just one of them, like even like a shitty Salvage Riki for like 1 or lowers, it would be so much better.
I also don't know if I'd put Schoolgirl Strikers in tier 4. I feel that the deck it was modern and cutting edge for its time, and now it's not.
What does it even do?
The yellow
I don't
build,
actually know.
It has pretend Earl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then if you can like splash blue for some other shit.
Hey,
Yeah,
it's not shit.
It's got like
Do you really?
it's got
Wait, is
Shimakaze on the
Disgaea?
wind. It's got
Is Dog Days and Disgaea really on the same level? I think Dog Days is a little better.
I think
well,
Dog Days.
Dog,
I think
Dog Days is
Disgaea is
better
like-
than Disgaea, but I think they're on.
I don't think Disgaea is
So
really like.
okay, here's the thing.
terrible.
To me, tier 6 basically just means everything
Wait, where's
else.
Osamatsu on that list?
Hey,
Tier 4, which is where it should be, I think.
I think personal bias. I think Dog Days is on par with Madoka Magica because you still have a lot of good cards at level 0, and you still have a decent early play. hey, I'm again saying personal bias. Like, deck's still terrible.
I think Ridney has a pretty good early play too.
I'll defend Rene.
I actually want to put Disgaea on tier 7. Yeah, I think Disgaea is.
Disgaea is
Disgaea is
unbelievable
ass.
tier. Like after like tier 6 is just everything.
Everything
Garbage,
else.
Everything else is garbage.
Well, I
Like
don't
it's
know,
like not like
no,
you
Nanohara's,
like
Nanohara's not garbage. I
3
don't
and
think
4
Nanohara's
are like the
garbage.
decks where you can like or 4 and 5 are like you can like win. Like,
No, I think Nanohara's I would put Nanohara in 5.
yeah, I think Disgaea deserves to be in that shit show
Like,
that you just.
Nanohara is super unstable, but I think the deck is still very strong. Like the combination of the 3/2s is good. I don't think like. What do you mean it does nothing?
Nanoha has a Musashi.
It has a Musashi. That's all it's got, isn't it?
That's broken. It's got a $500 Musashi. That's all you need.
It's got a burn 5.
$500
It's got a level 3 that
Musashi.
bounces itself on attack.
SSP, sir.
Yeah, Musashi's not a good finisher. It's not.
It builds memory as fast as DC. Like you have
You have
DC's.
you have
Didn't he
plus
put like
using-
DC in tier 5?
No,
Where's
DC's probably
DC?
tier 4. Maybe tier 3.
Three.
DC? DeCapo?
He
DeCapo's
put it tier
pretty
3.
good. Like after the new
He
set,
put it tier
DeCapo's
3.
really good.
Well, like
Yeah, tier 3. Oh
Decapo.
yeah, but you can't count new set. It's not out yet.
No, Decapo or Dalsegno, because they're different.
Dalsegno's ass.
Dalsegno sucks. Dalsegno's garbage.
right.
Dalsegno,
So,
the best
don't
way
you
to
just
beat
use
Dalsegno is just put in 50 DeCapo cards.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say, don't you doesn't Dalsegno just like slightly supplement DeCapo and like in
Yeah,
certain
dude,
decks?
like literally you play like one of the anti-change counter in DeCapo. That's like probably the best thing to do. One of the dick counter.
Nice.
Oh, there's another anti-change in DeCapo. I guess you don't do that.
Yeah.
But didn't it just get one?
But
Like,
but that one doesn't have a
set?
dick, chocolate covered dick on it. You have to consider that. Both have shit traits. Amazing. So you play the one with your favorite art on it.
Which DeCapo deck is actually the best though?
Probably.
Sedokai, right?
Yeah, probably. It's between that or newspaper.
I was gonna say probably. I feel like newspaper, but
Well, that
Rika is like a really good level 1 combo.
newspaper will be better once the set drops, but the set hasn't dropped yet.
yeah.
Like I think, yeah, newspaper is obviously going to be the better deck without question. But I think like Seitokai still has some draws right now.
Very good. Let's talk about Henology. I think Henology's good as
Yes.
fuck.
I haven't looked at any of the cards, so
I think Henology's good as fuck. I genuinely do.
I
Very
know what
good.
some I know what some of
Henology-
it does.
Henology is easily tier 2,
You
in
think
my
so?
opinion.
Do you actually?
The deck is actually so fucking good, and I will defend that deck. Like, it feels good to play. It's, like, actually really annoying to play against.
Are you sure you haven't caught something off Ryan?
Logicon.
No. Not
No,
even Ryan,
Ben-
because people by locals
Ben's
played it
not lying.
too. Like,
I
the
think
set's
that-
actually really good.
I
Like,
think
the EP
this-
only made it, like, better. It's easily tier
Henology-
2.
Is terrible, but the deck is really good.
Like, it has a burn. There's 2 different top ends right now that are like, well, there's 3 technically. There's a -2 soul combo. It's -1 soul at the start of your opponent's attack phase, and a climax combo with the stock soul to pay 1. Give this -1 soul to the end of your turn. So it's basically -2 soul on a stock soul, whatever. And that's a trance. The other 2 are the Xenon from set 1. That's the beginning of your opponent's turn climax step. The first turn it was played, it gives the character in front of it -4K. The Xenon sucks ass, but it's part of the top end technically.
Don't
And
you
then
have
the
a-
newest one, which is the best one in my opinion, is the double. It's the double play combo. It's a Nina 3/2 that says when you play this, pay 1 to summon the 3/2 lion from waiting room.
Leon.
Whatever. You play that, and then the Leon has the Nina has pay 1, give all of your characters in the front row 3K, and it combos with the stock soul, and the Leon is on reverse. Your opponent's character, pay 1, burn 2.
That's
Yeah,
actually,
the
that sounds pretty
the
good.
shit
Actually.
gets
That
the
does sound
shit
pretty
gets huge and just burns, and it's like and then you have a trance level 3 that's assist 2K memory kick and a healer.
good. What's the
and
level
it's
one
like-
again?
Maki, so the me with the cross trail.
Yep.
character.
Okay,
Well,
sure.
You have
And it
Maki.
has Yuko, which
Yeah,
is
Yuko's really
the
Okay,
pay 1
yeah,
on
yeah.
reverse pay 1 search.
Sure.
Pay one, tap a card.
Here. It has a Chiuri at 0. It has probably the best salvage Riki in the game
What's
because
the
it's on play mill 2 gets 2 soul if you hit a climax
Holy
on Paladin
shit.
salvage Riki.
Wow. Okay then, sure.
Dude, the deck actually got like so much. Like it's so all the trance cards are actually relevant. Like I think the one you play in the burn 2 deck is pay 2, tap self to grab a card from clock and then clock yourself.
That doesn't sound that great.
It's a card first off, so you
Right.
can grab your climaxes, whatever you
Oh
want.
right. Okay. Sure.
And the deck spends no stock because the trance is literally a 1 stock to early play. And it compresses 2 while it's on the field because it has the 2 cards under its markers.
Basically.
But then they're going under a card as markers, and then you also have the new alarm. So, which is if it's on the top, whenever you trance, search for a logicalist or foreigner, and add it to hand. So, which now enables you to actually early play more often, or even just because you're not going to really play 2 trances in the burn 2 deck. You're probably just going to start finding your Ninas and your Leons, and then just go. Like the deck's actually really really strong. I'm very actually for it. As a deck, I didn't expect it to be that good though.
I haven't played against it, so I wouldn't know. But I believe what you're saying.
Yeah, like it just got so much. Like it got a mill runner now. Like it's got everything.
Hina
got everything
keeps
it
Vivid
wants.
out of tier 2. That's feels bad for Vivid. Feels
Yeah,
real
fuck
bad.
Vivid. Hina's better. Straight up.
Probably.
Reinhardt's pretty cute.
Heart's not even the best character in.
Yeah, Vivio's the best in Vivid. Thank you.
It's Rene. What? These guys are crazy.
But yeah, I'm trying to think like what else does Hina have to offer? I don't know. There was a whole discussion about it before. Well,
Well, Face Day 9 drops the tier
But
4.
like, because somebody was trying to like
have
argue
faith
for
in, have faith
running
in the Heaven's Field booster.
because like somebody was saying that they run 2 trance they run 2 trances, and I'm like, I think that's all right, but I think 1 trance is really all you want to run because it's still like to trance you're still dedicating like 10 to 11 cards to the deck because you're gonna run 4 of the 0, you're probably gonna run 3 of the 2/1 that trances, and then 3 to 4 of the finisher or whatever the level 3 is depending on what it is. So you're running like 10 to 11 cards, which can be obnoxious, and then they're like running 2 of them. One guy was saying he tried running 3 and 4, and he likes running 3 and 4 of them. And I'm like, well, that's just bad. Because you're just dedicating too much space or you're dedicating not enough space, and to too many different things, and it's just like what. But I think on a whole, Hina's lit. All right, what else is there to really?
Is there anything else?
Do we want to say Project Diva is a good deck? It has a good event in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has a Riki,
yes,
it has a plussing combo, it has a plussing event that you can...
What's your plussing combo?
In PDF? Probably... I think Astray is the best combo. Personally.
I think it's one of the options.
I like Astray a lot.
It is pretty good.
Like,
I don't know if it's the best, but...
So, it's a 7k beater that has a climax combo with a pants? No, wind, sorry, not pants. Wind. To, on reverse, salvage, and then look at the top two, bottom deck them. Or reveal top two, bottom deck them. If you reveal the climax, draw one. So it's like... I like it.
Basically just on reverse salvage, maybe draw one.
Yeah. There's good cards in yellow too, so it's not like you're even like hurting to. You're not even like forcing yourself to yellow fix because you just actually have good cards.
Yeah.
One thing that somebody at my locals has been doing is playing the Rainbow Mines combo.
The what combo?
There are two. There's a 1/1 and then a 1/0, and the combo with Stock Soul. The 1/0 says you give the 1/1. On reverse search 2 discard 1, and then the 1/1 says you can pay 1 and give it 4k cross turn. So it goes from 6/5 to 10/5 cross turn. Right. And then you get to search 2 ditch 1 if you have 2, so you get to search 4 ditch 2, and you get to deck compress a ton and set up for your early play of red.
Yeah, I agree with that tier 2. That
right. So I think the other combo option is what? It's the 1/0.
Oh, it's the salvager. Or whatever, the on reverse, the Shimakaze, the marker or whatever I think it was.
It's not a Shimakaze, it's just it's on climax play, top 4 add 1 if you have the 0/0 in play.
No, not the amazing Dulce one. That one's just garbage.
No, that's good.
You're thinking of the name was, that's a salvage one, I believe.
It's a salvage. It's the Miku that gets it's revealed top, gets a marker, gets the card as a marker.
Oh,
and then
that one.
Yeah. I don't think you reveal the top.
No, you don't. No, you reveal it as part of the cost, and then like. But then that cost is irrelevant because as long as it's on the field, you don't have to ever like reverse it again. You just have to, as long as it's revealed, it's revealed. But yeah, that was the thing.
Is Nisekoi better than Monogatari? Probably not.
I say yes.
Not.
I say yes.
I don't think so. Like, okay,
I think
here's the thing, right?
The free fresh feels so good though. Like actually, it feels good.
Like I say that if you play Snail, the rest of the deck sucks, and it just revolves around Snail. And if you don't play Snail, you play Cat, and then you do nothing very well. Even if you play Snail, I think the rest of the deck is still better than what Nisekoi is doing, other than Marika.
Dude, I don't know. Like playing Nisekoi, it doesn't feel like great. But I'd probably put it as better than Monogatari.
I don't know because like here's the thing, like Nisekoi has to pay for everything, and that sucks. Like that really
it doesn't
sucks.
pay for everything. It doesn't really spend stock until level 2 anyway. Right? Like
I wouldn't say
spend stock to brainstorm if it brainstorm and like because like the 1/0 pen it's a 1/0 pendant to it's a 1/1 pendant to back up on a 1. I wish it was a 1/0.
All your pendants are 1/1. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, if that pendant was 1/0, that'd be god tier.
Of course, but like okay, so here's the thing, right? At the end of the day,
I think
at the end of the day, Monogatari, no matter what, Monogatari can still Riki for an Azusa, and I think that puts it at tier 4. No matter
Why did we put Love Live in tier 5 when I thought we said it was just asking Chris.
Because it's just like I mean I don't think Love Live does enough personally, but I think it's fine. In
really
5.
good at like every point of the game except for level 3.
I would put Nisekoi on a similar level as Love Live, like just on the other end of the scale, like because you don't do very much, and then you play Marika.
All right, then I think you bump Love Live up and you leave both Monogatari and Nisekoi in tier 5 and just call it there.
Sure, I'd accept that. Yeah.
Because I think Monogatari is still hot garbage, like beyond garbage.
I mean, it probably is. Oh well, yeah, it is. It just is. Yeah.
Like I feel no pressure playing against it at all as a deck. It just doesn't do anything. Like there's no point where I'm like, oh no, it's gonna do X effect on me.
Yeah.
It's like the deck kind of just sits there and it's like, please just eat damage for me. I don't know what else I can do.
if they actually play Snail,
Then they play Snail.
Oh
and then
no,
it's
they're
like-
gonna heal twice and then drop one early on me, basically. Oh no.
Yeah, doesn't do anything. Anything else to talk about? Let's see. Bang. All right. So Bang. Well, let's go back to Bang Dream for a minute.
Oh, I don't. Did we talk about Bang Dream?
We lightly.
We
lightly.
mentioned that it probably doesn't belong in top 10.
I think it does.
I don't think it does.
I don't think it does. I think
Like,
the finisher
have you
is
guys
really
played against
player.
Mike Chang's list? Like anybody that tried to mimic it or whatever? Because that list is actually good as fuck. Like straight up.
I mean, yeah, the list is good. I think the list is strong. Like even the stock like default list is strong, but I don't think it's strong enough. Like there's just a lot of things that it's just not going to do.
I mean, I think having like the Maguro and the Choco Cornet Remy and like all that
Remy's already
complements themselves so well.
Sure, like I mean, I'll admit that when I was first looking at Bang Dream, my thought was to keep playing the Yukina TD combo 1-0, for example.
I think it is. I think it is the combo to keep playing. The Kasumi Operation Tornado just isn't good enough. Like it's really not. I don't like it. I didn't like it in set 1. I don't like it now.
I think Yukina 1-0 is more consistent, but I think the promo makes the 1-0 combo have a much higher ceiling.
Oh no, I like the 1-0 combo with the drop search or whatever, but
like my issue with Bang Dream as a whole is still
it grabs the event and the costume, right?
Yeah.
Or is it just the Kasumi?
It grabs both.
Okay.
It's
like,
overall nuts.
I guess I can understand why, but at least from like trying Mike Chang's list and playing with it, I like that one a lot. Like a lot.
I mean, yeah, so do I. But what I'm saying is like between that,
because Toilet Event is also disgusting, by the way. I don't think you want to run Toilet if you're gonna run Operation Tornado.
Yeah, sure, that's fair. I think that's fair. They're both good cards. Like in the
I think Toilet's fucking awesome. Like that event, like when I first saw that, I'm like, wait, that seems kind of like
what
silly.
level 1 combo are we talking about, by the way?
Maguro and the Kasumi, which is on attack grabs the event back to hand.
Okay, what does the event do?
Operation Tornado.
Mill top 3, salvage a level X character or lower, where X is the number of characters revealed or milled.
Oh, okay.
So like, regardless of which build you play, and I think both builds are valid, I think the deck is just overall.
The reason the Kasumi is even arguable is because of the PR power, which is it's a double drop searcher for the Kasumi in the event.
Yep.
So you can get the event, play the event, and then have a target
you play
for
character.
Kasumi.
It assigns 1k once per turn.
Right, yeah. So it's better than like any other combo that it's like Aaron, for example, where you might not have the gear. You play that drop searcher, you're gonna have an event in memory or an event in waiting room, 100% of the time.
Yeah, because you drop search for a 1-0 and the event, and then you event for another 1-0. Like that's the play.
That's the optimal play, as long as you have a 1-0 in waiting room, right? Well, I mean, I guess you could have one in hand and just drop it for the thing. And then just don't hit 3 climaxes. Easy game.
Like
it's definitely good. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just like Maguros. So it's still an interactive though, which is still pretty good. Still pretty good.
Like I'm happy with Bang Dream being where it is on the tier list. Like
I think a valid argument can be made for top 10. I won't fight people not putting it in top 10 like you're wrong, but I think there's a valid argument for it to be. It's that, like Christian said though, it's definitely minimum top 15.
Yeah, for sure. Like, I think it's definitely comfortably tier 2.
I think it's better than SAO, personally.
I can agree.
At least until SAO gets itself figured out with what it wants to be, because I don't fucking know what SAO wants to be. I don't think anybody knows what SAO wants to be. I think you need to specify.
Do you think it's better than Zekken Sinon SAO,
yes,
or is it better than Standby SAO?
I think it's better. I personally think it has more potential than both. I've never played against Standby Switch. I've only played Link Attack and played against Link Attack, so I can't validate.
Standby Switch feels so bad because your board is so big, so generally you won't have stuff in front of it, and then Switch just becomes a really shitty combo when you can't, or when you're having to direct on everything. which is the main issue
I
with
would
it.
I would definitely say Bang Dream is better than SAO, and I think it's going to be better than SAO when it comes to English too.
That
I'm ready
might be
to jump
fair.
on the idle
Sure.
train. I'm so ready to jump on the idle train.
Look, uninteractive combos are good.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing with I just think like running standby it's nice. It gets you a lot of hands.
Are we
but
getting
it
the
doesn't
pro in
actually. Probably not.
I think that's a pretty big factor.
It's a big factor. But you're just gonna play. I'll probably just play Mike Chang's list with Magros and just keep going.
You need
Yeah,
to send me his
probably.
list at some point.
He posted it on the global.
Oh, he did? Shit.
Yeah, he posted like a whole primer on it.
Shit.
It's easy to find. Whatever.
Yeah,
Oh,
it runs Toilet Event because Toilet Event's ridiculous. Like, actually, that card is ridiculous. And I think anybody that doesn't agree with that is wrong. 1-0, give something on attack top check, add it to hand if it's a character, and put a card from waiting room into stock. Oh, seems pretty good to me.
Yeah, card's really good.
Thanks for your contributions, Paru.
Dude, I don't care about Bang Dream. That deck sucks.
It's better than going lock on.
Yeah, it
That-
is
I-
a lot.
Kimono.
That
I don't
makes-
like-
that
Oh, no.
depresses me.
Better than Gurren.
I still want to fight for Hinalaji being in top 10. I think Hinalaji's better than Konosuba. I really do. But that's just me. I won't keep fighting it more than that. But I think it's better.
Deck's good.
Yep. We're just waiting for Chris to type out the rest of it. Man, Chris is fucking carrying this podcast, even though he's not even
Yeah,
talking.
dude, he's just typing.
Yeah.
He's giving us all the stuff we need to look at. It's fantastic.
It's a good thing I'm recording this shit.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I would fight for like Konosuba and Hinalaji switching. I don't think Hinalaji, maybe even Bang Dream and Hinalaji if it had to be one of them. But I firmly believe Hinalaji is there. But you know, Kimono, we all know Kimono is just disgusting. Kimono, nobody wants to play against Kimono. It's not fun. Yeah, no, you don't know exactly. That's why I won't push it. I'm just saying that's what I think it is.
So do we think like this tier list is healthy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's anything on this list that's like really oppressive.
See, like what I
Yeah,
like.
I see.
Yeah, 'cause what-
I think you could bring any of these decks to like a locals or like even a WP and like expect to do well. That's like what we're looking for, right?
I think more than that as well. Like
That's what English wishes it had.
even though tier 1 has like only 4 decks, I think that's still probably as diverse as it's been.
But it's like it's not even like tier 1 is like it's not
Miles
Magic
better,
tier,
exactly,
like tier
yeah.
1 where it's like this is actually a god deck. Like look at ReZero. Look at ReZero 1 Worlds. It's a tier 2 deck.
Yeah,
Like granted it's red blue ReZero.
well,
Like,
Worlds
I
is
still
also
don't think
a weird ass format that's
I mean like
dominating.
it's not like in
Yeah.
English, where in English like you play AOT or you lose, right?
Oh yeah, let's do our top ones for English.
Yeah.
No,
Like-
it's a top 2, sir. It's top 2.
What's
Oh,
that?
yeah, you're right.
it'll be top 3 once Love Live comes out.
I think Dragon Ruler's is the best, and then probably like Spellbooks is second.
Oh my god, stop.
I still think Team Energy is a strong contender.
Oh my god.
Like, so yeah, I agree. Like none of the tier 1 decks are miles better than the tier 2 decks. I think that's really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Compared to like Vanguard, where
I mean, I think the biggest gap is like Little Buster's rewrite and then the rest of tier 1 is like the big gap.
What you mean? You think
as
the
big as it's
Buster
gonna
and Rewrite
get.
are the 2 best decks in the game right now?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I can get on board with that. Yeah.
the only issue with those decks is they have a tendency to flop, and if they flop hard.
I mean, isn't that like? Yeah, I think that's the same.
It's not like Milkyums has less of a chance to flop than Guardian, but it does a lot less powerful things, which I think is the main difference.
Yeah, like just like other Christians, literally high ceiling,
Yeah.
low floor. That's all it is. But it's
Yeah.
still a good deck. Like I think it's still really good.
Yeah, you get high rolled, you get fucking high rolled, you lose.
Yeah, if rewrite bricks, it just rewrite just like wants to kill itself if it bricks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think that's
It's actually literally my least favorite part about it.
I
it's
find that
just
very interesting though. Where
So
like
bad.
the best decks in the game are literally these, like
The high rolling deck.
yeah, flip a coin decks.
I mean that's the risk of playing them, right? It's just how hard they can high roll on your
Well,
ass.
like if Tony was here, he'd probably say something like, "That's Weiss."
That's wise. Yeah.
Like good. If you cancel, you're good, right? Otherwise, you're just
Yeah.
playing a deck and you're clearly not good.
Well, no, but like,
Yeah.
isn't the rule goes that the worse you are at the game, the better you are at canceling? Isn't that how it works?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why I got 5th at Worlds and then go to locals and eat 6 in 2 different games. I might be good.
I completely forgot you went to Worlds.
I did go to Worlds, and
That's
dude,
why I
dude.
did it.
Okay,
Well,
hold on. Worlds was an accurate representation of the English format, where AOT did the best and some random shitter got into 4th.
Oh yeah, the Konosuba guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, no offense to that guy, but Konosuba making 4th.
Hey man,
Guys, think about how
I
shitty-
respect it.
Think about how easy English is. Even Christian got it too.
Wow.
That's just rude.
I love you, Christian.
Dude, he's Pixie Broken's main representative. Come on.
Oh, that's
I'll
true.
do that.
I wish we were back in the format. Like, okay, I don't wish, but like, part of me kind of misses the format where TLR was just hands down the best deck in the game and nothing came close.
Do you really miss that?
Really?
Part of me misses that because the reason I still like playing Vanguard is because
Nobody.
there is a right answer. Like, right now there is no right answer, whereas back then I think there was a right answer.
Are you referring to Weiss right
Even
now?
in like English and stuff, I don't see people playing TLR that often. Like ever.
Oh yeah, I guess I could just buy AOT and play English, and that would solve all my
Dude,
problems.
that would be your right answer that you're looking for.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, you have an on attack or on reverse kind of search combo. You get to burn 2 for each guy at level 3. Same deck. Or Ben, just get English TLR.
Well,
Well,
you know.
is he wrong though?
I think what's
Think about
probably
it. Every
happening
time
is-
you don't play against AOT, you probably win.
How often is that going to be?
What is it?
Well-
5 out of 21 times, basically.
But I believe at like Springfest and shit, you could probably sack your way to like
Dude,
top 8, not
Well,
playing
no,
AOT.
Springfest is
You could
teams, right?
probably beat an AOT player with TLR once a tournament. You could probably expect to beat one AOT player because they don't draw their win.
Right, but like, Springfest is team league, so I divide that chance by 3. Even better. Holy fuck, I'm sold.
Well, oh yeah, okay. In Springfest, yeah, Two Lover is one of the best decks to bring there. Like your team is every team is probably TLR, AOT, and SAO.
Yeah, that's fine.
and after May, you'll have some random Sunshine players in there to dilute the AOTs.
No, you'll
then-
have it in May actually.
Yeah, but AOT can like feast on Sunshine.
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking
No,
about.
you know what really
you'll-
slaps me in the face?
Well, I guess no, because they're gonna play the bomb.
Well,
the-
no, Paru, what I'm saying is there's going to be less people playing AOT because a lot more people are going to be bored of the deck. Or they hate the deck and they're just going to play Sunshine.
No,
so
they're
you-
not. No, they're not.
Oh yeah, they are.
How do you
No,
get
they're
bored of winning?
I think the number of people that are bored of winning is not that high.
Yeah, no, they're not.
Yeah,
not as long as unless Sunshine proves to be like the god deck against it. No, they're not.
Yeah, fair.
That's a wish. That's a wish and a hope. That's
I don't
not
think
going to
it's
prove to
gonna
be
be
true.
a god deck.
What
Yeah.
pisses me off is that Bang Dream was originally slated for April. And then England's Springfest is like the last day of June, first day of July. And now Bang Dream has been pushed back to the week after that, and that pisses me the fuck off because I would gladly have bought into Bang Dream and played that at Springfest.
Well,
I'm
I'm
wanting
just,
to play Bang Dream for fall BWC.
But what if
I'm
but
waiting for
what
Sunshine
if
to
Godzilla
get
comes
delayed.
out and proves to be top tier?
Wasn't Godzilla already confirmed to not be to be region locked?
I don't
is
think
it?
so.
Oh yeah,
I
no,
thought
it
it
has a
was.
different card back, right? Yeah.
Does it?
I think they said like, wasn't it? Didn't they say that or something like that? It was like,
I don't remember.
man, fucking,
What is this?
Are you?
What is
are
this
you-
at the bottom of your tier list?
What is what? Let's open this up.
Chris? Mulligan, if opponent keeps one hand, plays runner, doesn't if keeps two, wind movement. He's talking about.
Hey,
There's like some like weird movement. Shit at the bottom. What is this?
Nice.
What did you
Sounds
send
alright.
me?
Oh, these are his notes for like, yeah, his top. His
Oh, this
Strictly
is
broken
no
video.
right.
Nice.
Believe that.
Oh my gosh.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for your consistently good contributions.
Think about it, dude. We just got like he just gave us some like from like the mind of the second place guy.
Wow.
Mulligan. If opponent keeps one hand, plays runner, doesn't keep hand.
And remember,
Look,
folks,
everyone
go
study
to
this.
Strictly Broken TCG for all your card game
Everyone
needs.
study this, and you're guaranteed to get second. Kind of do want to know what it was about.
You can go watch the video.
Watch the world's commentary video.
On Strictly
Last
Broken
one.
TCG.
Yeah.
From
Okay, so
who are we
Weiss
plugging right now?
Schwarz.
We're plugging Strictly Broken TCG.
Yeah, Strictly Broken TCG.
Go buy your
Buy
singles
from
from
them.
UA Ping.
Their prices are too much.
Wait
They
3
are.
years for your card to survive. Sorry.
I only had to wait a year and a half.
Alright, do you want to close us off and wrap us out?
So this is our tier list. Probably pretty bad. Might be inaccurate. People are gonna disagree. But that sounds about right.
People never disagree about tiering card games.
Your favorite deck, unless it's one of the top mentioned ones, is probably bad.
I
Yeah,
think
your favorite deck sucks. Your idols suck.
I think that
a
Chris
good
has a
night.
good opinion on this list. It's GG easy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's that UA? You're bad at Weiss Schwarz. My name is UA.
Psychono not even top 25. You know, now that I think about it, that's probably correct.
So that kind of sucks.
It's like his ass.
Did we even tier? Did we tier Psychono?
No, we didn't. We talked about it for
Tier-
about 2 minutes, and then we said
assessed that it was
perfect.
garbage and we moved on.
Tier 6?
Yeah.
Tier 5, maybe?
I think it'll be tier 5. It has its combos are still alright, right?
No, it's not. It can't be as bad as tier 5, right? Like, it's not like playable cards.
Okay. It's better than Dog Days, and that's what matters.
Wait. Okay, here's one. Is it better
It'll
than
be tier
Monogatari?
4.
Is it better than Monogatari?
Yes.
Then it's tier 4.
Alright, there we go. Established.
Alright.
Alright.
Tier 4. You heard it here, guys.
GG easy.
GG easy.
Alright, this has been the podcast formerly known as the Parucast. We'll see you guys next time.
Formally known.
Feels bad.
Yeah, you didn't establish yourself as the namesake in this one, so you're not the namesake.
It's now the GG easy cast.
Wow.
I'm fine with that.
Alright, GG easy cast. Signing off.
Game sucks.
Say bye, you idiots.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Game still sucks.